It's different than other RPG games because instead of like heavily dice rolling and math, it's all about, well, the gods of Pelinus is the Pel god. It's a two-headed god like Janus, which is me and Kevin.
Right.
And they just want to be entertained. They don't really care if you're good or bad. They're going to be entertained. So it's like, it's not necessarily that you roll the dice. It's that you close your eyes and you stab this with your pencil. And then the gods interpret whatever you land on. Oh no's or the skull usually doesn't go well.
We took a picture of the tape. Like, he was like, don't take any pictures of this because people on the internet will take it apart. And our intern at the time took a photo across the table of me playing and how happy I was. And he was like, yeah, go ahead and post that one. And then people literally zoomed in, like, it's me facing her and all the papers on the table in front of us. And people were literally like drilling into that and like typing what they saw on the pieces of paper. And I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's something I like doing whenever people, tag me in like the urban fantasy Facebook group with like 30,000 members or something.
Yeah.
Someone will post about me, check out this book, which is awesome. I love seeing that. And then, I'll just randomly type in there, from a completely non-biased point of view, I like it, or someone will say like, oh yeah, I really like that book. And I said, and I hear the author is so extraordinarily humble as well. And not everyone catches that it's me who's the author. But when
it took me a second. It took me a second. I saw it and I was like, oh yeah, I got to make sure. Wait a second.
I love doing that. It's a lot of fun.
In the idea that instead of taking levels of other classes, there are specific feats that give you portions of what it would be to level up. So that way, if you're a level 10 sharpshooter, you're a level 10 sharpshooter, but you can also, with your feat picks, go out and take, say, a mastermind class abilities by taking the mastermind training feat, the advanced mastermind training feat.
Yeah.
And the advanced one gets you up to about the equivalent of level 7 or so in another class.
Well, this question asks, how do you feel about shows like Stranger Things changing the lore for D&D? Do you view this as a good thing to get people involved in the lore, or a bad thing for the original lore overall? I think that's a great question.
It's a wonderful thing. D&D's lore is meant to be individualized by whoever's sitting around the gaming table, right? Yeah, I mean, I play D&D in my Demon Wars world. I'm not using Forgotten Realms lore, or sometimes I am. Yeah. Or sometimes I'm mixing the two, or I'm changing it. I think it's awesome that you can be a D&D player or a Magic player or a whatever game player now and not feel like you have to hide somewhere and don't tell anyone you're playing it.
Yeah.
And, shows like Freaks and Geeks, I think, was one of the ones that really brought it forward.
We'll put it into mass release soon. We're basically done with the fulfillment on the Kickstarter, but we're just making sure about everything that we have for that. But yeah, the Underworld will be the first new expansion for Lords of Vegas in 7 years.
Wow.
And that'll be great. And then we just got into it. We've now written about 5, I think we've written 5 new expansions for the game in the last few months.
Well, there's got to be more to it. But for years, I mean, I've listened to people's stories and encounters, and a lot of them don't make sense to me. But it's not my job to judge. I really just want to kind of be the sounding board for you who's having this experience to feel like you have a safe haven, a place to talk without being judged. And then there have been shows where at the end, I think that was complete rubbish, total nonsense. And then I start getting emails from around the world of people going, I listened to that show and it really impacted me because I've had that experience the exact same way. And I thought I was going insane. I was suicidal. I got on drugs and alcohol because of that. Now I know I'm not alone. So I've come to the conclusion that as absurd as things sometimes sound, they're impactful to others. And it's not worth just dismissing summarily because it doesn't make sense to my paradigm.
Was it difficult when you were switching? Because we're talking about different games. When you guys switched from first edition Pathfinder to second edition Pathfinder, was that a difficult shift? Was that hard? How did that happen?
Oh, well, for me, and I suggest I would think most of the members of the design team, the switch was gradual.
Okay.
Unlike everyone else, where it was kind of like a switch. It was like one day you were playing first, the next day you were playing second. For us, it was this slow evolution because, you know, the first thing we did when designing second edition was put together just kind of a proof of concept test. And what that was just kind of playing around with some of the core identity and what we knew we wanted to change about the game. But if we didn't have any strong opinions on it, we just left it the way it was.
What's kind of your style when you're putting it together a story? Or are you kind of a mix mash depending on the situation?
Yeah, I mean, I always say my process is chaos.
Okay. That's a good thing. I'm adding that to the list.
Yeah, my process is chaos. It's different for every book. You know, different books have different needs. Like, for example, with the Anti-Darken books, because they were historical, I had to do a tremendous amount of research, and I did have to outline those because I was hitting certain historical events, and I needed to make sure that, you know, I had the timeline that I wanted and that I was hitting the things that I needed to, but that also the story made sense and was a compelling story using those events. So those books took me a lot longer to write. They were maybe a 3 or 4 month draft, and then obviously a lot of time in revision. Then you have things like The Dark Stumbles of Frankenstein, where I had the idea for a while, I had noodled around with things, and then once I actually figured out what the draft was, 7 days.
What were some of your other favorite shows or movies that you did?
Well, I just did an episode of 911 that was incredible fun to do. I really enjoyed doing that. I'd have to say possibly my favorite experience, with the exception of Justice League, because working with Zack Snyder is amazing and incredible in every way. Doing Almost Famous was unbelievable.
Okay.
Cameron Crowe is such an amazing director. He's such a good guy. It was telling that story. And, you know, it was like 4 months. It was how I spent a summer, was hanging out with a bunch of people who all liked each other, and we would play guitars all day and laugh. And sometimes they would turn a camera on us. And, you know, it was a journey into an era of music that I love. And it was just heavenly.
That said, in Fight and Flight, the one with the dragons, I did create a team of several Scottish Highlanders just to force Luke to do 4 different Scottish voices at the same time and have them have a conversation. And of course, being Luke, he knocked it out of the park. But yeah, I did deliberately try to throw him a curveball.
And that's hilarious, because so we've had a handful of Luke authors on, and I can say, well, I can't officially say, but I'm fairly certain that that every single one of them has done that at one point. Like, I just want to see what Luke does with this. I'm going to put a city in here that is not pronounceable and see how he pronounces it. And of course, everybody's same thing. He knocked it out of the park. So
I loved Jarl Axel, and I'll tell you a little thing. I love his voice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny, I use a little trick for myself, because you've got to remember the voices over.
Right, and there's so many in that series now.
So many, and it's over 10 years now that I have to remember. Sometimes a character will disappear for 2 books and come back, and so I won't tell you who it is, but I'm so bad at celebrity impersonations that I can do an impersonation, and I'll use it, and that's what I did for Jarl Axel. And I get right to the voice instantly, but nobody has any idea who I'm doing.
Oh man!
So it's
now I'm gonna have to think about it every next time I listen to one.
You have to listen to it and think about it, but I don't think you'll ever guess it.
New yet not so new spin on how a soul works. Gives me an idea, if you relate it to quantum physics. To me, it makes the most sense out of what an afterlife could possibly be, mixing the scientific with the metaphysical. Okay.
You still going through that process, or is it a lot more just you because they trust you with what you're doing?
I think there's part of it that's trust, but the industry as a whole has shifted away from is
It's time to start the podcast. It's time to play some games. It's time to have some fun here on the Epic Show tonight.
We'll see some off the pod here, enjoy some great alerts. We'll have a grand old time here watching Epic Rounds tonight. We love it when we come here, we clip all of the screens. The chat gets kind of trolly on Epic Rounds scenes. But that's an awesome part of the Epic family. So let's enjoy the show now and start another hype train. We'll see the spicy chips fly on the sensational, inspirational, celebrational, epicational. This is what we call the Epic Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining us, and thank you to Octavius, aka Octababius, for the raid. Welcome in. Let me get rid of. I had a little thing. Hold on a sec. Where is it? There it is. Boom. There we go. There's the Octababius. I had a little like in place thing in case there was a overlay. I had just a picture up there. So now we've got the real thing in place. Thank you so much, guys. Everybody who participated in the streamiversary over there. Thank you so much for being over there, and thank you, Octababius, for stepping in for Octavius here and earlier today. Mucho appreciated. Hopefully, you have studied up on your co-GM skills and can out-oct the oct.
Yep.
She's a woman of very few words.
Very few. But thank you guys, everybody, for joining us here today. Thank you to all of our players for participating in this. And with that being said, I'm going to hand it over to Steven, who's going to take this thing right off the. He's going to take it away.
Off the pod.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Off the something. We got this. All right. Well, welcome in, everybody. I'm Steven the Shark, joined by all these wonderful people that have donated to the Movember
See
charity.
Nugget, but she's waving to everybody. Sorry.
Hey, Nugget. And because they donated, they got to get to, were forced to participate in this one shot. The longest one shot, I do believe, in history, at least in mine. And they're doing their best. They are a group of adventurers who were hired to go out and figure out just what in the hell was going on up in the swamps. Why everything started all of a sudden turning very floral. And well, a swamp normally doesn't smell the best. This one reeks of death and decay. Using a series of spells, shenanigans, cards, and just all around fuckery, they figured out that there are giant corpse flowers that have spawned throughout the swamp. And they have come to realize that by eliminating all of these, they can probably set nature right again, get paid, the important part, and get back to the tavern for some drinks. So cheers to that. But before we get going too far, we'll go ahead and in the order we have them here on screen, starting with Bentley 13, if you could go ahead and introduce yourself and then introduce your character. Let us know who you are as a person, who you are as a character, and give us a brief description of what your character looks like and kind of who they are.
Do I remember all this stuff?
Let's find out. Don't you love going first? Everybody else, hint, hint, you now have
Yeah.
time to kind of figure out what you're going to say.
Social security number, date of birth.
Right.
Mother's
She
maiden
also
name.
need she also need like my barcode. Hi
Yeah.
everybody, I'm Bentley13. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I also am a mom of 2 nuggets. I don't know what Steven's doing right now, other than being distracting with his fingers, because that's what he does for me.
I pointed the wrong way towards the thing, so Epic was yelling at me, so I adjusted what I was doing.
My character is Euphoria Swiftbirth. She is an Eldrin cleric. She has like the summer skin, the sun-kissed skin with like really reddish blonde hair, very long, very old, but looks to be a very young adult. She is not the brightest box in the tool shed. I don't even know if I said that right.
You said it in character.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
said it in character.
A spoon and a drawer.
I'm
of knives.
already in character, yes. And she always wants to think that it's raining, and she is her goddess is the goddess of love. And so she's very hands-on, very touchy, very flirty. And it's up for debate, like who is her favorite. I don't think she even knows. So it's really just on the whim of like who is her favorite at the moment.
All right. After the lovely Bentley 13 and Miss Swiftbirth, we have Pixel Mix.
Oh, fuck. Hi, that's me. I am playing Alicia Had 2 Weeks. I am a half-elf warlock. Think of the Great Old One. I have about as good of a memory as Bentley's character does. I'm just here to have a good time and fuck shit up. End of intro.
What? Tell us a little bit about Miss Hat 2 Weeks here. What do you look like?
Tell us about her
she's-
last name.
Oh, it maybe speaks to my real life a little bit and my tendency to procrastinate, especially about the things that I truly love the most, but I just don't have time. And then when I'm told, oh, we'll only need like 30 minutes, maybe an hour on this early character creation thing, I'm like, cool, an hour, I got this. And I'll create my character then. Instead of in the 2 weeks that I had before when we knew it was going to happen.
So this works out very well, as it's now time for a spicy chip, followed by our host, Epic Realms, going ahead and introducing himself and his character.
I am playing Borston.
Oh, spicy chip first.
What's that?
Spicy chip first.
Oh, spicy chip. Oh, great. Okay, spicy
Well,
chip.
it's a level.
This is a
it's
brand new
level
bag.
t-
Oh my god. This
It's a level
FYI.
2, so he can have one before and after.
I don't know if you guys can
that
see the inside. That's how much spice is in this one.
Just give it a lick for us.
No,
Give it a snort for us.
it's gonna be bad enough because I have to reach in there. It's gonna get all over my hands.
How much money do people have to
Chat
spend in
redeems a
order to get
heal.
you to lick the bag?
None. It's not gonna happen. No amount could make me lick the bag. I almost turned off the hype train today, but I'm being good. Maybe this will
Turn
help
off
me
for
out here.
what?
So here's chip number 1. Are we? Oh, I have to do 2. They changed what the hype train looks like.
They did change what the hype train looks like. Yep.
Toasty. Oh my goodness.
No. Oh.
On the bright side,
Mm.
nope. There it
Toasty
is.
must be talking babyish because
So
she's hot as fuck.
I'm playing Borston, who is a Goliath with a giant. I don't know. Is it a hammer or is it an axe? I don't remember.
So if you double click on your token,
It's a giant. I'm not going to touch my thing right now with my hands until I wipe off. But
Yeah, don't touch
Yeah,
your thing.
definitely don't touch your thing.
no,
Don't
it's a it's either a giant hammer, a giant
Unless
war
you're
axe
into
of a
that.
giant.
giant
Yeah.
war axe.
Yeah,
or
yes, it is
great
the war
axe.
axe of an actual giant that he is wielding. That also has the tendencies to make him lose control of who he is from time to time.
My Bentley.
And yeah, that's basically it. I wanted to running the stream. I wanted something that's kind of simple, that I didn't have to think too much. Hulk smash sort of situation. So
He's
but
pretty sane.
What?
He's sane.
He's somewhat sane. He's
Compared to other members of the party.
and I think I made him. I think he's a ranger if I'm not mistaken, and not like a typical fighter or a barbarian. I think he's a ranger.
Yeah.
So that's that. I'm gonna have a second chip for the level, the second level of hype train while we continue the turning it up.
So before we jump,
And by the way, Steven, I can hear you really well today. So kudos.
Oh,
I don't know what you did.
Oh.
I did nothing. I don't know. Maybe I was just a little more upbeat today. But before we jump over to Round Halo, never mind because I blanked on it. I'll remember if it's important. We're gonna jump over to Round Halo.
Oh,
it's been a long day.
Sure
And thank you everybody for the hype train as well.
Hey, Beetlejuice.
Oh my
so
gosh.
I'm Rolana.
Taking two at once is a nightmare.
That's my new favorite clip.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Can
That's
I
a good
clip
one.
that clip just so that we can?
Just for
After I just had
for
two.
yourself?
After I just had to take two at once.
Yeah. So I'm Rolana Halo. I only stream here on Epic Realms stream, or if I'm invited someplace else, I guess. My character is Rianne, Jewel of the Clan Mistran. She is a noble-born gem dragonborn. That is pretty close to the theme music that she has when she enters a room.
Hell yeah.
Just
Barbarian.
walk up music everywhere she goes. Just
Hires a bard.
Like baby, it's like seeing me hot.
So
You're a thirst
very,
trap.
Right.
it's so red already.
very into herself, very purple. She's an amethyst gem dragonborn barbarian. So when people upset her, she just rages. And yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else? I don't remember the whole list.
We do have a burn book somewhere.
I do have a burn book, and I have a pen that writes secret messages into it. I also have telepathy, where I can talk shit about people and nobody else knows. And I have a flail of Tiamat. So it's a flail with 5 dragon heads, and it can also do a breath weapon. And I have ancestors that, if my friends take damage, they shoot that damage right back.
That's because your mom's not like other moms. She's a cool mom.
She's a cool mom. When we get in trouble, we call my mom.
You guys are not allowed to have Tiamat show up on your team.
Okay, but what if I
I
call
tell
your
that
mom?
to my wish.
Yeah.
What if I call? What if I call your mom
will-
and she shows up?
I will. You know what? I love my mama. If she shows up, that's fine.
We all love your mom. That's why she gets gifts from us
amazing.
all.
She's amazing. She's the bubbliest, happiest lady you'll ever meet. And she brings shots normally when she shows up. So, in fact, I don't think the last 2 times she's come over for a game night, she hasn't brought a tray of Jello shots. Okay. Well, last but certainly not least, Monkey Swag.
I'm Monkey Swag. I only stream here. Again, also unless I'm invited somewhere else. I'm playing Eldwin Lord Summers, aka Eldwinosaurus Rex. And he is an old stuck in his ways wild magic sorcerer that neither knows what his items nor his spells do. And that's okay because I don't know either. He also has a lot of bad luck, apparently. And
really does.
That's just, he's the definition of insanity. He's got dementia and he keeps banging his head and doing the same thing over and over again, even though it puts infernal dukes against him.
I mean, how much more bad luck could you possibly have? There's
Don't
only 3 more
say that.
cards. It's only
Oh, I
3
have
more
3 cards left? I thought I used all of them.
No, you have 3 cards left.
And they're
I drew all the
bad.
bad ones. I drew all the bad. Don't say that. I drew all the bad ones.
Pull them all.
With your luck, there's still a bad one in there.
He said that this is the last game, so I do have to draw the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he says it's the last game.
What happens if we draw all those cards and we have another game?
Rocks fall and everybody dies.
Then it is the last
It's just
game.
it's just that easy.
You're giving me such power. It's intoxicating.
I live to make you feel good. But I say that, however, what I do need from you to see whether you are
Did Octavius introduce themselves, herself?
They will. They will. But before we get beyond that, do we have an Eldwin or do we have an Eldwinosaurus Rex?
Oh.
And what I need from you, Monkey Swag, is the first roll of tonight, high or low. You can roll for it or you can just guess. But let's see if it's taken you more than or less than an hour to get yourself in the predicament you guys are about to be in.
I always go high.
You are, in fact, Eldwinosaurus Rex then. So you are still a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Thank you, everybody, for the hype train. Much appreciated.
I'm gonna roll over onto.
I was gonna say I'm still writing you. I think.
Oh, and we're going together.
Yeah. Yep. I'm still writing you because I was grabbing all of your decks last time. And we had a little family.
Oh, you did have a family, and then they went to college.
Yep.
Oh, we're empty nesters.
Was Enlarge still? I cast Enlarge on him, right? Was that still on?
Enlarge is what's the time frame on that?
Oh, hold on. You're asking a lot for me to know my one spell I asked about.
Steven, we don't need that spell, do we? We don't need that spell, do we, Steven? We're good.
Oh, it up to a minute.
No, we don't need.
Yeah, no,
we don't
so
need the enlarged
unfortunately,
spell.
Oh my god.
You're much smaller than you were.
Wah.
So
Yeah.
with that little bit of information taken care of, we are now going to jump over to the gorgeous Octavius. I believe Octavius, this is your first time as a co-DM, correct?
It is my first time. I have no idea what I'm doing.
So
But
happy
that's
to be here
okay.
during your first time.
That's okay. I enjoy being the virgin in a lot of situations.
Yes. Now, but I'm certain Octavius gave you kind of a heads up on what's going on, what you're doing.
No, he said 0 things.
Oh yeah, so just
he's an
going
ass.
into-
He's a actual dick. So
Yeah,
if you know him,
but that dick though, right? Like
Yeah.
everybody except
Yeah.
except Pixel's
Yeah.
seen it.
Big
So,
shenanigans.
right?
Yeah.
So much so.
Pixel, you're still on hold, I assume.
Yes, it's been forever.
I'll
don't
talk to
appreciate
him.
it.
I'll talk to him.
You like
for
that
you.
that new hold music we came up with though, right? Like
I got like a landline just to try calling from a different number, and it did not work.
no, it actually restarts your position in line.
Wow.
I'm
Think
on
we need
hold
a-
on 2 lines now.
I'm gonna try a burner phone or something.
Maybe send a fax.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the way you're
does go old
stroking
school.
that shaft there, Octavius.
Oh, I'm just practicing for later.
Oh my god.
Okay, so there is one other very important information, very important piece to this whole story that is Dungeons and Dragons, the madness that we are playing, and it's that you all at home on your phones, I don't know, I hope you're not anywhere public listening to us.
Red sometimes does that.
Yeah.
Did you
be careful.
introduce yourself, by the way?
I'm Steven the Shark. I'm the DM. I play a bunch of things.
Oh, can I add one more thing?
You maybe?
Yeah, it's
Makes me-
Octavius's 2-year streamiversary today.
Octavius
Oh, yeah.
should have added
Thanks.
that. It is their 2-year stream anniversary. We are very happy for them.
Yes, I haven't been canceled. for
Not
2 years.
yet.
Don't look a day
Well,
over one.
We'll
Right.
see. We will see.
Thanks, Pixel.
We will see. And there we go. Canceled.
Now we're canceled. Now we are.
Now we've been canceled. Awesome.
But all of, well, I guess technically it's this madness above me here aside, chat, you are also able to participate in this. Through channel points, you can affect the outcome of the battle. You can donate channel points and make somebody re-roll. You can donate channel points and heal a character. You can donate channel points to add to a token pool for myself and Octavius to then spawn in more creatures for the party to have to fight. So the outcome of this battle is not based solely on what the players are capable of, but also how much y'all want to fuck with them.
Rude.
So don't forget it.
Please.
You've got your channel points. We've got this. Does anyone have any questions before we kick things off?
Let's fucking do it.
Yep.
Do it.
How hard does Octavius want to fuck us? That's what I need to know.
What?
They don't look very interested in us right now.
Like,
I was just calculating the 181,000 channel points that I have into
Right?
yeah.
I can do a lot of damage. I
Into
don't
our
have
deaths.
anywhere near that much, but I can do a lot of damage with the channel points I've got.
Yeah.
So with that, so with that, we're going to go ahead and jump off to where we left off last time, which was the party having rested a little bit, gathered themselves, recuperated and then moved
My heart just
on
stopped.
I think I just crapped myself a little bit.
in search of what, through arcane means and a lovely old lady they met in the middle of the swamp who certainly doesn't, eat children or anything like that. Through a little bit of information gathering from her, some arcane means, they know that they are on the final source of the corruption of this swamp. It's just whether or not they can get to it. As they have moved into the swamp towards the final creature, this flower kind of turns and looks to them, and then from out of the gunk of the swamp rises a handful of creatures.
Steven, I can't see.
Yeah, we're missing a few people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's strange. I will fix it. Give me just a moment. Does anyone else not have?
Why is the rum always gone?
I currently have vision.
I'm good. Oh, I see
Monkey,
someone.
better?
Yeah.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
He not a T-Rex, but yeah.
How do I get rid of this thing that
I
says
see
inventory features,
the
spells,
T-Rex,
attributes, all that?
and I
That's
see
'cause-
monkey sword.
That's because you're a T-Rex. Let me fix this. That's why you couldn't see, is because you're a T-Rex.
Rar.
For some reason.
Rar.
Rar.
Hey, Steven.
Yes.
How do I get rid of where it says like inventory, features, spells? Is there
Hit
a way to
escape.
minimize that?
Just hit escape on your keyboard.
Thank you.
Yeah, now it'll pop back up when you click on your token to move.
Okay.
But just hit escape.
But that way I know how to get rid of it.
Yeah, there is some way you can go into your settings and like collapse it out of the way, but
Yeah. And if anybody in the chat wants to see our dice rolls, there's a channel point redeem that'll pop it up on the screen for you temporarily. It'll pop it up and then it'll go away, so you guys can use channel points to see the dice rolls whenever you'd like. And it's not expensive. It's like 100 points or something cheap.
Okay. So, with that, we begin combat. And this flower turns towards you
Chat
all.
has redeemed a dice reroll.
And it
Pixel gets dice reroll.
out a string of vines in your direction.
Wait, what? We go first.
Almost like it has layer actions.
Oh.
There's always a trick.
Always.
Here's the trick.
Here's the
Trick
trick.
is-
He's a dick always.
I am, yes, always. So what I need is everybody, every single one of you, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw. Eldwinosaurus Rex, don't forget you are using the dexterity of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. If you double click on your token, it should have it. You should be able to pull it straight from there. Just to see what your modifier is. You can still roll physical dice if you like.
Oh yeah. Aldwinosaurus Rex rolled a 19.
And light on his feet.
Oh.
23.
20.
I also rolled a 23.
Bentley, I apologize. You don't need to roll. You're on top of Eldwinosaurus.
Oh, okay. Well, just in
And
case. What if he
Epic
failed?
Realms,
I'm trying to find it.
then you're stuck on his back. Well,
No.
you could jump down if you want.
Yeah.
So for your dex save, perfect. So
Did mine go through?
vines- It did, yes.
Okay.
11 total.
Okay, I didn't see it
Roll
on my pop.
Very poorly. However, you have a great modifier. Good
Whoa.
golly.
Got 102.
Vines, begin to erupt out of the swamp and explode all around you. However, the only person who manages to get kind of entangled in this is Vorston. Vorston, you go ahead and you're going to take some damage as these vines wrap around your legs and the thorns of the vines dig into you. You take 21 points of necrotic damage as they begin to wrap around you, and the skin that it makes contact with begins to necrotize and it burns. These vines are wrapped around you right now. You feel like you could probably just rip yourself free of them if you had to.
Okay.
However, it would take a little bit of effort, even on your part. As strong as you are, it's still going to take a little bit of effort
Okay.
to bust free of those. So, with that,
Did
we
you
are
add
going-
in my damage, or am I taking?
I added your damage in for
Okay.
you. Yep.
I just know sometimes you do and sometimes I do. So
Yeah,
just
I
wanted
will.
to verify.
I'll almost always do damage myself, or Octavius here. We'll almost always do the damage.
Okay.
Just because it gets confusing otherwise. Healing, I will ask you if I need you to. So we are going to switch things up a little bit, party. We've been over this. We are going to do kind of like siege rules here to kind of speed things up a little bit. So with that, party, it is your turn.
Hopefully
Discuss
this
what
should
you
be-
want to do, keeping in mind that this area of red you see here on the map is a series of vines that are moving all over the ground. You imagine this would be very difficult to navigate. It is, in fact, difficult terrain.
As an Eldwinosaurus Rex, I'm not very smart.
Uh,
Maybe
you're-
I'd maybe I would move out of the vines if they're like poking at me.
Yes.
I would say roar and click my heels against your side like a horsey.
Here's a question, Steven. You gave us items, so does that mean in one of my little vestigial hands I am holding the staff of bird calling?
No, because
if I am, I would like to make a sound of a finch and turkey in heated sex.
Then yes, on the condition
you
that
have to let him
you
do that.
actually make that sound.
Octavius has to do it. He's my sound effect. Octavius.
Tweet. Tweet.
Worth it.
Just what it sounds like when Octavius gives head.
Steven, can I ask you a question?
You may, yes.
I have mountain, forest, and swamp natural explorer ability, so I'm not impeded by terrain. Does that?
You are not.
Will that count for these vines?
It will, yes.
Okay.
It is an alteration to the terrain, but vines are part of the swamp. You got
That's.
this.
But I wanted to ask because.
You got this. I do appreciate you asking.
What type of action is it to activate an item?
It is an action, unless otherwise stated on the item.
I'm assuming.
Again, remember, party,
Yeah.
all of you, this is your turn. So,
I already did everything I can do.
Well, no, I'm gonna turn you and move you, so we can attack something.
Oh.
I'm gonna gently
where do you want me
guide
to
you
go?
with my hands wherever you want, baby.
keeping in mind that there are some creatures.
Yeah, it can hit me if it wants to. They
Turn
attack
around
me
then.
if I move, right?
It will, yes.
Not Bentley because I'm
No.
moving.
Bentley is like basically sitting right on your neck here.
5, 10. So that one on top can attack me.
No, it would not have attacked you. You're good. It didn't have initial reach at first. You're good. This guy here did not have reach for you yet.
So I go to here, and I see a smoky black wall, and I can't go any further.
Yes. I am limited in what the computer gives me.
My 2 intelligence can't comprehend this.
Should I use my wish?
I'm literally just like a Nintendo 64 running against this black line.
Do
you know what you want to wish for?
Oh, I have something in mind. Whether or not it's helpful is a completely different story.
Hey, I just wasted my whole turn on making bird sex sounds, so you do you.
All right.
This is Dungeons and Dragons, to be very clear.
So I'm having trouble with the map, so I think what I'm going to do for my turn, unless Forston wants me to come over to help him, is I'm going to activate my Boots of Fly and move, because we have the squishy casters.
Okay.
Don't want to completely abandon them, so I'm going to move, activate my boots, rage, and then move in front of Had 2 weeks. Miss Had 2 weeks. Unless the T-Rex is there. For some reason, I cannot see the top. I can't see the top of the map.
The map only extends this far.
Yeah, I can't.
You are in the top right corner. For clarification, I think we had kind of gone over it, but to rehash, because it has been almost a month ago, this corpse flower is different than any of the others you've seen. This thing,
Oh no, it's technology. It's not.
I'm helping Grandma.
this creature stands, almost 50 feet tall. It is a 5-story building looming over the swamp currently. So to give you a scale on things, the map's not small. Everything else is just big as fuck.
Yup.
Isn't that right, Octavius?
We don't need any enhancements here.
Oh my god.
Well, since we're going on the same term, can I move her?
You can, yeah.
I'm assuming you want to be moved, Pixel?
Sure.
Like, I want to move her here so that I'm the initial target when they want to
So
swarm.
You just kind of grab her and just yeet her around you.
Yeah, like Assassin's Creed.
Do a
Whirler.
swap spot. All right, with that,
Floating a little bit.
I'm also going to, since I haven't casted anything yet, I'm going to cast oh no, I lost a spell. Gosh darn it. Sorry. Guardian of Faith.
Okay. Pixel or Rihanna Halo. I want one of you to decide. You guys get to pick which one, high or low, but one of you gets to pick.
I'll let her decide.
High is good.
Okay. Normally, yes. However, as you spin her around, this creature here does lash out towards the both of you.
Oh.
However, you are able to duck underneath of it, and the tentacle swings over top. Yeah, epic. Voodoo. Show me a magic trick. So Miss Had 2 weeks is behind you. The Dragonborn, who I can never remember your name for some reason.
Brienne.
Brienne, I should be able to remember that, and I just fucking can't.
It's literally right here in.
Yeah.
Fucking embarrassing.
No, I
know.
always mess up GMs by having like a normal ass name.
And Rianne, you swap around. You guys both duck under this acidic, pseudopod that swings out towards you. But I need to know, what is everyone doing as your time as a party is coming to a close? What is it?
I'm gonna roll my eyes, be annoyed, and then I'm gonna cast Summon Greater Demon. Whatever. So annoying.
Chat has redeemed a dice reroll.
I'm going to summon a Tanaruk.
Steven, get to reroll
Tanaruk?
pronunciation.
Yeah.
Thanks, Voodoo. I think is what I was calling you last time.
Can you help me put down a Guardian of Faith?
Yes. Where do you want your Guardian of Faith?
I would like my Guardian of Faith. Let's see, it's 10 feet? Let's make sure. Within range. I want to put it right in between these two guys up top here.
All right.
What does your guardian look like?
Yes. What does the Guardian you have?
It just looks like a giant dildo.
Tentacle on tentacle action.
It's a big hammer, and by hammer I mean a penis.
Yep. If Octavius were here, he would know what it would look like because it slightly resembles some of the things that are in his videos, but
That's true. That's how he hammers nails.
Oh my god.
Call me if you
summons a giant celestial dildo, I'd summon a literal demon.
So, boom.
Is it a demon dildo?
Look at that girth.
This one's a demon holding a giant dildo.
What were you gonna say, Acbabius?
Nothing.
Call you for a good time is what my brain went to.
Oh, just call Octavius if you want to hang pictures up or something.
Oh my. Thanks,
So,
Viagra.
A literal dildo appears. And
It's it's not just any dildo, it's a gleaming, golden, majestic, godly dildo.
And then
And Supernatural Rider coming in right at the right time. To hear something very naughty.
dildo.
Sorry, Super. Chat redeems
I'm not
mythic
sorry.
point / inspiration.
Super knows me.
What's up, Super? Welcome in.
Thank you for the inspiration.
I just had to say God dildo. Which is not something I ever thought I was going to have to say, but
You're welcome.
the Demon Pixel Pix is not in my fucking
Yeah,
list.
I would like to summon my little guy right here in front of the big old flower vagina.
I quickly import a demon after. And no, Bill Bentley, I cannot import dildo. Apologize.
It's okay. We all know what that looks like.
Not all
Why
of us.
can't you import a dildo?
Just the game won't let me. It just,
The game doesn't know what a picture is.
Yourself. It said go fuck yourself.
Did you try?
I did, yes.
Does this game have
This
a
is
drawing
outrageous.
tool?
You draw me a godly ass dildo.
There is your demon pixel.
Okay, thanks.
That's what I was looking. I'm like, there's a measurement control?
No drawing dicks on screen.
You're not my dad. You can't tell me what to do.
Does my demon get to go on our turn
I'm
too?
DM daddy, let's go.
I'd rather DM mommy take over, please and thank you.
Holly, apologize, what'd you say?
Does my demon get to go now?
Fucking sure.
Okay. Go make 2 attacks. Uh-oh. One's real bad. Oh no.
I give you wait, inspiration for the demon. My godly dildo gives the demon
Okay.
inspiration.
That's gonna be a dirty 20 and
godly
a 22.
Dildo give inspiration.
Steven, 20 and 22.
I don't think dildos give inspiration.
Fine, 22.
What is yes, Steven? I'm gonna show you a dildo that will give you inspiration. Listen here.
Please
It is
and
godly,
thank you, ma'am.
it is shimmering, it is golden, it's inspiring somebody, and it sure shits that demon.
It's
I think
not
it's
the demon.
I think it's shaming all of us is what's happening right now.
The demon is embarrassed. Everything's at disadvantage. Anyone that
Get
has a
fucked,
penis-
get fucked.
Anyone that has a penis is at disadvantage.
13 points of great sword zing damage.
13 points of great sword zing damage. Got it. So, it does not seem to have even noticed this demon
Rude.
slashing at it.
But it sure shit probably notices that dildo.
It does, in fact, without eyes, not notice the dildo.
But doesn't feel the vibration.
Yeah.
It's got to get a lot closer to feel the vibration. One might say they almost need to occupy the same space. Party. Anyone else have anything else?
No.
Fortson?
I would just like to really vote against the dildo not giving inspiration.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Your complaints have been noted.
Borston would like to go, please.
yeah, I would also like to go. I was just letting everybody else do their thing, so I didn't.
All right, Borston, what you got?
Well, my whole map just moved on me.
Yep, it did it to me too.
It did that to me.
Go
then
back, stop
Monkey
moving on
Swag
me.
had to help me.
I don't know why it's doing that.
I am going to. So this big thing is our Emily, right?
Yes.
That's the one that did the tentacles. We're assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
That's I think it's holding you right now.
It is.
Aw.
You are the vines have wrapped around your legs.
Yes, I activate my Cloak of the Monty back and Dimension Door.
Fuck yeah.
To there.
Yep.
And then I attack.
Excellent.
What kind of an action is it actually to do the activated item?
It's an
What item?
action.
It depends on the item. Some items are bonus action. Most item, if it is
Because
not,
Dimension Door is
Hold
Dimension Door is an action, so that would be an action.
Yes.
You wouldn't be able to attack this turn.
Why didn't you explain that when somebody else asked you about what objects do? Didn't you said it takes an action?
Unless otherwise stated, I said.
I wasn't probably hearing you.
I'm not calling
But
it
we're still
dimensional
gonna be
backdoor.
mad at you, Steven.
In fact, this is the third time I have said that.
I know how many times you said it because I've heard you say it multiple times, but I just meant earlier.
No, I said
when you
it.
were asked. I don't feel like you did.
I did.
I was 100% listening to you, definitely not
You
thinking
literally
about
said I must have not been
putting.
listening.
I don't know what you're talking about, Steven.
So if anyone's interested in DMing,
I probably would listen to Better
I'll
Talk
quit and you
Babies.
can take over.
Nope.
I think you're gonna need to turn
Yes,
it up to 6
thank you.
minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I guess if
Baby
that's all I
said
can
no,
do,
so I'm gonna behave myself.
if that's all I can do, oh, I can count it as my featured enemy thing, right? I can
Good, yeah.
declare it as my whatever. I forget what it's called. My prey? Is that what I said? Yeah.
Favored foe, something like that.
My prey.
Ooh.
It says. That way I get bonuses against it. So yeah, the big thing will be considered my prey. So I get my Slayer's prey ability and my bonus, some of my bonus stuff, and my defenses and other things. It looks like I get a bunch of stuff for declaring that.
Do you have to eat and love before you do that?
Apparently I don't. I don't. I
Live,
just have to.
laugh,
I just have
lost.
to like put my hands together like that. Oh, different kind of prey. So yeah, and that's what I'll do. Dim door there and declare it my prey, and I will stalk it.
Okay. So, with that, the creature did it jump on you again, Octave or
Yep.
Epic? Did your screen jump again?
Mine did not.
Okay, interesting.
It only seems to jump when it does the next turn or whatever. Thing.
Yeah, that's when mine jumps too.
Same. But now that I know what to do when it jumps.
I'm gonna make this easier then.
Whoop.
I'm just gonna do this. Whoop.
By killing all the enemies and we win.
Yay!
Fun.
So, with that, and as creatures have now appeared beside it, the creature, and it kind of raises itself up before dropping down, and a cloud radiates out from this creature. And
From which one?
from this guy right here. Oh yeah.
From the giant Octavius peen.
Wah, indeed.
Does look veiny.
I wouldn't know.
Like a topographical map of the Amazonian River.
Mm-hmm.
This area right here.
Oh, not me.
Bentley, you are not in this. I just pushed your token off to the side for ease of moving things around. Is covered.
Oh, good thing I had us move.
Is
Well-
covered in this cloud of noxious dust. And what I need from Vorston and from your demon pixel
Yeah.
is a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
Oh, he real good at that though.
So because he is my prey, he's making me make a saving throw. I get a free attack.
Sure. Make the saving throw first.
The game says I make the
19.
attack first.
Ah,
Player's
okay,
counter
go
says
for
you do it before you make your saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Fuck
then, yeah,
you,
go for it.
Steven.
Wow.
Get fucked,
And
Steven.
if I succeed on the attack, I automatically succeed the saving throw.
Okay. Yeah.
Even Octavius knew that. That's why she said something you just didn't hear her.
That's why she's just sitting there
Ah,
stroking
you
her mic.
idiot.
It's okay. He doesn't read my DMs, so.
I didn't get a DM from you.
Stop
'Cause you-
blocking Octavius.
That's because you blocked me on Grinder.
Octavius isn't
You don't know. Octavius is everywhere. What the fuck are you talking about, Steven?
Octavius be catfishing on Grinder.
Yeah. 24.
Why is it not showing up on my?
Click on the little
Okay,
where there's
I
like
ha-
little
I have
chat
to do
bubbles.
Yeah, I'm on that. It shows the
Oh.
Eldwinosaurus Rex saving throw. That's my last roll.
No, it shows up on mine.
Oh,
there hasn't been
you
an
should
Uploadosaurus
refresh your
Rex
page.
in a long time.
Refresh.
Maybe.
So I asked earlier if my thing went through.
Chat
'cause-
redeems mythic point / inspiration.
Also, Epic, do you have to manually add the bad guy
Babe.
tokens when they get redeemed?
Yes, I do. Did one go through?
Okay.
Oh, there was one.
You're
Thank you.
missing 2 of them.
Awesome. Thank you for pointing that out.
Eh.
Okay.
Bentley is my favorite.
So yeah, Vorston, you do
After that
hit.
joke, you're mine.
And Pixel, what'd your demon roll?
A 19.
Ooh, not enough.
Eh.
Why? The demon is inspired by the dildo. How many
It's
times have I
not
tell you this?
inspired by the dildo.
41
Nobody-
damage, and I make my saving throw.
Hold on, I'll fix this. Can I fix it?
Where's the other redeem? I only see the one.
It's way up higher. There were 2 in a row where you just added 1, and there was actually 2 up way back when. So I wasn't sure if you had to manually do them.
Yeah, I do got it. Oh, okay, I see it. I see it. Yeah, I missed the Toasty Toesies one.
Yeah.
Thank
How
you
much
for pointing
damage,
that out. I
Steven?
appreciate that.
I already apply. Oh, how much?
Chat
to
redeems
the
mythic
demon
point / inspiration.
is going to take.
Looks like the demon
Chat
is
redeems
inspired now.
mythic point / inspiration.
Oh boy. I guess that's a big FU to Steven.
That was too late. It takes the damage already.
Oh.
Oh.
I still got 2 firm later.
Takes a whopping 12
Chat redeems a heal.
Heal the baddie daddy.
of damage.
Baddie daddy gets a heal.
Is the
Ooh.
bad
God
guy
damn it,
my-
T.
Is
If you
that
eat
my
chips,
demon?
you get to heal for more.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
each.
Yeah, if you have spicy
What?
chips.
I'm Batty Daddy, which I believe we had jumped up to a D10 for this.
So I took 12 points of damage.
Yes, I applied it already.
I don't use that.
Well, I applied it.
Did we jump up to a D10?
We did.
Yeah, I remember it jumped up. I don't remember what it jumped up to, but I know he jumped it up.
I have a
D10.
question.
I have an answer.
Can I have a heal just like sitting here that someone gave me? Can I give it to somebody else?
No,
Okay.
they paid for you.
I know, I understand. I just
Yep.
that's why I
Chat
wanted to
redeems
ask
a
just to make
heal.
sure.
And then one for Pixel Nix's favorite dildo. I mean demon.
Woo!
Why not both?
Why not
Plus
both?
7.
The
The
name of
dildo
the dildo
does not need healing.
It's a very thick wand of healing.
Daddy Dildo Demon's at 90 now.
Yep, I fixed it already. So with that, that ends us on initiative count 10, and the monsters get to go.
Just to be clear, the dildo's name is Octavius Jr.'s Golden Peen.
Okay.
Yep.
I will put it on you to remember that.
I'll remember it.
So with that, with a upsetting quickness, 2 tentacles.
Question.
Yes.
All of my red circles disappeared.
That's because they faded away.
Okay, perfect. Thank
Only
you.
thing that should be left is
Raid! Dumb guy! Welcome on in, Raiders. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. We are doing a MOVEMBERpg. If you like tabletop or role playing, that's what we are doing. This is a leftover from a Movember fundraiser we do every November, and we are continuing this. This is 5 of 1 episodes, so welcome on in, everybody. Thank you for the follow. Hopefully you had a great stream. Hopefully everything was good. Tell us about what you did. I'm going to let Stephen continue taking off with the thing, but I will chat with you guys in chat. But thank you for being here. Please hang out and enjoy the show.
So 2 of these tentacles lash out towards Vorsten, both of them making contact. Vorsten, is there anything you want to do or anything you can do? Actions?
Who are you lashing out towards? Did you hit anyone?
Vorsten.
Okay.
Since he is within 30 feet of me, I will use my
Ancestral
Vengeful
Guardians.
and Vengeful Ancestors.
Okay. Go ahead and let me know what that does.
Get that dummy mommy on him.
Yeah. So my mom's gonna come up and smack the plant. Stop it.
So that can do 1 attack, if I recall, right?
It takes 20 damage of the attack done to Worston and redirects it back to the flower, and I believe it's as force damage. But let me double check.
Yeah, so that's the first attack, because if I recall, that only works, it's a reaction, it does 1 attack, right?
Yeah, it's force damage, so
Does it raise his AC or anything like that?
I do not believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, it just reduces the damage of the attack.
Yep, so by 20 points, and then that much is reflected back at the creature as force damage, correct?
Yep.
Outstanding, because it rolled really well. So, instead of taking 57 points of damage,
Ooh.
you're going to take 37 points of damage. Barbarians are supposed to get the shit knocked out of them, right? Except you're a ranger. That's not great. And that's the first attack. This guy then is going to take 20 points of damage.
Who's this guy?
The corpse flower, the one that attacked him.
Okay. You're so specific in your descriptions.
I feel like somebody already explained it when she said, this is what I do, and this creature does. It reflects force damage back at the creature that was attacking.
Yeah, thanks for telling us that already, Octavius.
Just a personal feeling, but then it's gonna swing another fucking tentacle that also makes contact.
With who?
With Vorsten.
Okay.
It
2
like
tentacle
Vorsten's.
attacks.
It doesn't like my demon.
No, it does. This thing just gets to make 3 attacks in a round.
Oh, it was supposed to take an extra die 6 of damage on that last one too, because it's my prey. I forgot about that.
Okay, go ahead and roll the d6.
Ooh.
Damage counts.
Thank you.
But none of them matter except for the last one, right? As it swings out again at Vorsten, you're going to take some additional damage with 36 bludgeoning and 7 necrotic.
Okay.
A total of 43 points of damage. And you realize, oh shit, this is a big plant. Again, this is a 50-foot tall, this is a 5-story tree that is just like, fuck you, Vorston, right now.
Did it attack somebody else too?
No, it's about to, though.
Okay.
It's going to attack the demon.
Okay.
As it swings out towards this demon.
Okay.
Can you say where for us one more time? And the demon voice, please.
Wah.
That hits the demon.
Okay. For how much?
For a grand
Chat
total
redeems a
of
heal.
49 points of
Thank you,
33
Voodoo.
of that being bludgeoning, 16 being necrotic.
Okay. Since he got hit by a melee attack, he's going to do his Unbridled Fury. In response to being hit by a melee attack, he's going to make a great sword attack at advantage.
Swing away.
Is it a great sword because it's Octavius's peen as a sword?
It's a great sword.
It's going to be 23 to hit.
23 hits.
And that's going to be 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. All right. With that,
Get fucked, Toasty.
this guy is going to head in the direction of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. This guy and this guy are going to head in the direction of the Dragonborn that was doing a fancy maneuver. And go ahead and swing your dick.
Thank you.
Go ahead and swing your dick. I know,
within
Bentley.
10
I got
feet.
you.
It just takes 20 radiant damage on a failed save.
What's the save that it needs to make?
I'm looking to see dexterity save.
Oh yeah, gelatinous oozes are known for their dexterity.
Yep.
As this guy attempts to make his save,
It says dex 19, so I'm assuming it needs to be to 19.
well, the first one fails.
It needs
And
to
then-
meet or beat a 19.
Yes, meet or beat. And the second one, hella fails. So they're both going to take 20 points of
Radiant damage.
radiant damage.
Mhm.
And then the first thing, it's going to swing out at the T-Rex here with a pseudopod of nasty. And that is a dirty 20 to hit the T-Rex.
That hits.
Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. You'll be using the stats of the T-Rex for that.
I got a 22.
Okay, so you make it. So you're only going to take 15 points of damage instead of the rest of it.
I got a lot of hit points as a T-Rex.
Yes, 136.
If I get destroyed as a T-Rex, and I come out of T-Rex form, is Euphoria still riding me?
Yes.
We will discuss that on the only D&D
on the next episode.
I cast grease on them.
I hate you.
And you're in a swamp.
So it's extra smelly.
Yeah.
So with that, rah.
Yeah.
Nope.
All of us offended even. Like she looks upset.
Octavius immediately was no. She shot you
Octavius.
down so hard.
Octavius. Who's this guy? Who's this? Who's getting pseudopoded?
Who is getting pseudopoded?
The Dragonborn. Dragonborn. Since you don't like me when I say rah.
Yeah.
Would you like to speak up?
No, you're good.
God damn it.
You got to re-roll. Re-roll. Go for it.
Oh,
Hi,
no.
Blue.
So there's no need for a reroll as one pseudopod from this creature hits.
Chat redeems mythic point / inspiration.
And Rah, 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 rah.
Remember,
I
you're
need
raging,
a Constitution saving throw.
I
Yes,
am
you are
raging.
raging, so portions of that damage will be halved.
I'm
Brianne, you
also
get
immune to
inspiration.
poison.
That's nice. However, you have learned that these are not poisonous, rather necrotic energy.
It's necrotic.
So you will take half on your bludgeoning, which is going to put you at, because online DMing is fun, but it still does require some extra
Maths.
Yes. You take a grand total of this much damage. It's going to pop up in just a second. Right there. A little red number over your name.
Okay.
And then the next one's going to swing out at you.
Who's you?
Rah, 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 rah.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's why he just said you.
There's so many yous.
Yeah.
It literally, I hear the name, it just leaks out of my brain every time.
I forgive you, Gregory.
Thank you. And with that ends the creature's turn. We jump back up to initiative 20 as once again this creature begins to move. This gigantic 5-story flower begins to move about, and you watch as vines pull from the ground. Octababius, can you roll me a d4, please?
Mm-hmm. Actually. Yep.
Chat redeems a heal.
You muted yourself.
You want me to tell you?
Yes.
3.
Cool.
For you to heal after Steven's nonsense.
That would be Rianne.
Okay.
Rah 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 rah
Rah,
rah.
rah, 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 rah.
Rah, rah,
Also
rah,
known
rah.
as you.
From the ground,
That girl.
3 zombies are 3 corpses are pulled out of the ground from vines, and they all kind of snap, and their attention turns to you, the party. With that, party, it is your turn. We gave you a little bit more time to work this time.
So they're all facing rah 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 rah.
No, if you look at the map, you will see some of them.
You said you. That's who you called you earlier.
In fact, none of them are facing rah 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 rah. They're facing had 2 weeks and the Aldwinosaurus Rex.
Well.
Hey, Steven.
Yes.
Think of like when you are responding to a subject in an email, you put RE and you're just replying to Anne. So Anne. Got it? You got
No.
it forever now.
No, I know it. I hear it in my brain. And
It
then
will,
it's just like,
you
blah,
just
blah, blah.
remember the
Or you
email
know what?
and your
Think about
brain
this.
will do
You're
it.
you're a D&D person. You know the term reanimate? Get rid of animate.
I'm
No,
not
you don't even need to get rid. You don't even need to get rid of all of reanimate. You just need to get rid of part of it. Rianne. Just get rid of the mate.
So,
But I do
taking
like.
care of that.
I do, yeah. I do like Octavius'
this
answer
is me
solution though.
looking at my non-existent watch to see if the player.
And
Thank you for the-
you- I'm gonna cast heal on Borston.
Very well.
And did you get my
That's a
chat
good move.
heal, Steven? From earlier?
I did not. What was your
Wait.
chat heal?
That one was
before we-
7, and I just got another one, which is another 7.
Oh. Did you get my chat heal, Bartholomew?
No.
I love this. Please keep this up.
Yeah.
Rah 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 gets -2, and
And Sam the DM gets a -5.
Chat redeems mythic point / inspiration. Inspiration for Steven to build a effing memory palace or something.
good luck, Voodoo. You're gonna have to spend a whole lot of channel points for that. So, with that, party.
Give Borston 70 points back in health.
Perfect.
Thank
That's
you.
what I needed.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the 3 zombies that just popped up.
One at each. Pew pew pew.
Yep.
Gotcha.
14 to the one. Well, 14 on the dice plus.
Do you have anything that prevents you? Because remember, you've got one of these guys right up in your face.
Yeah,
giving
hold
you-
on.
Stops them from giving you disadvantage.
No, I'll take disadvantage. A 14 and a 19 on the dice, and I have a plus 13 to hit with this.
You fucking, unless you roll a 1, you cannot miss.
Okay, cool.
She does not get inspiration from the dildo.
No, that's not what I was gonna ask. But fair.
All right.
Fair assumption.
First
Fair
zombie.
assumption.
16 points. Second one, let's see if this hits. It's going to be an 18.
Hits. How much damage?
That is going to be 9 points of damage, and then the third zombie, it's going to hit. That's a 25, and then the damage is going to be 12. And that's my turn.
All right. What else you guys have?
Twinosaurus Rex being very confused by the bird sex sounds, but also angry that he got slapped, will bite this one that I'm pinging.
Okay.
Can I ask? Because I apparently missed it. Why is Vorston unconscious?
Because Steven damaged him instead of healed him, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You were at. Fuck it. We're gonna make it easy.
And then another 14 more heal from the chat. Heals.
Yeah, but you weren't dead, so we're just gonna jump you up.
And then Bentley also cast heal on him.
Yes. We're just gonna do this. Boom, there you go.
I was like, what am I gonna do next?
69.
Why is he unconscious?
Did somebody get a
Does
screenshot of that
18
69 for Octavius's?
Does 18 hit the ooze?
18 does hit the ooze easily as you kind of bite down on this mass of putridness.
That's 23 damage to the ooze. And then I'm gonna walk. They can attack me.
I got you, Bentley. Don't worry.
I wasn't.
As I'm moving, I'm gonna give this guy a real sassy tail slap.
Ooh.
All the sass. Exactly how sassy are you? Describe it, or show me. Show me a sassy tail swipe, and I will give you advantage and plus 10 on your damage.
You gotta pay extra for that. Usually you gotta pay double for that.
That is me paying extra.
What if I ask real nice?
It's just a really sassy hip tail slap with
Show us the hip movement.
almost like a hip bump.
Is there also like your head does
zombie
this and you go,
Show me how your hips move.
Into euphoria.
Show me
I
how
don't
your
have
hips
enough.
move.
I don't have enough camera or enough time.
Steven just wants to see the butthole.
He does. Not getting
Now,
it.
keep your pants on for stream, but afterwards.
To be honest, I'm pretty sure it was all for Octavius' sake. Buttholes.
And this sassy ass tail swing hits this zombie, and had 2 weeks, you're just covered in zombie paste.
Hot.
As it is.
I have inspiration now.
Oh my god.
Oh. That's my 50 movement speed.
Yep, and
I
Miss
did leave.
Swiftbirth is just drug along for the ride here.
Not drug along. I'm enjoying every hip motion he is
Yes,
giving.
these are all going to swing out at you.
Even though I'm on his neck.
No, at the T-Rex.
No, I said I'm enjoying his hip movement even though I'm on his neck.
Gotcha.
Giggity.
Put you back.
Wrong kind of
I
neck.
just do like I
Steven.
just do like one of these with my head and body, like I snake up and down. I pop and put you on my hips, and then I like bounce you back onto my neck.
Fantastic. I enjoy every second of the ride.
For the giant ooze. That is a 8 to hit. That does not hit.
What? You don't have to do better than that.
Wait, did we finish the
Rawr.
player turn?
Yeah.
No, because I still gotta go.
No.
Oh well, no,
No.
sorry, but
These
they,
are
These are the
these
provoked
attacks of
attacks, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they A off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
This is
Thank
attacks
you
of
to the honest
opportunity.
people.
yeah, we're gonna just you guys, your fucking turn's over. You do from one zombie take a total of 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hey, Act Babius, can you do me a
Check,
favor? Can you
redeems a
keep
heal.
David in check?
Sure.
Rah gets a heal.
Shape up, Steven.
Thank you.
All right.
Octavia's got real tired mom energy right now.
100%. The fake eyelashes are so heavy, her eyes cannot stay.
Sitting
open.
there on the park bench smoking a cigarette as Steven's swinging around on the swing.
She's only been streaming for like since noon her time, so
Right.
it's been like 8 hours.
She's ready for a wine nap.
Wine naps are some of the best naps, let's be honest.
She's so far gone on this. She has a bigger wine glass than Pixel does.
No,
don't
she has
believe
one of
you.
those. She has one of those purses that like has a wine.
Oh, it just
spout.
has the wine in it.
Yeah, and then
Steven,
she
do
just
you
has
have
like
that?
the spout.
The what?
That's what I need.
You know those
I
called like a
gave Steven
camelback or
one
something
of
like
those
that?
this
But
weekend.
What'd you give me?
The wine purse thing? Did you leave that in the back of my car, or did you
No,
take
I left that in the back of your
Damn
car,
it.
yeah. I thought my mom might like it, but she also
Your mom's too classy.
But Steven, he's a hoe. Right for the back.
It holds a wine bottle, not a box. So not that there's anything wrong with box wine.
The zombie's done?
Sorry, everybody else. Yeah, oh, well.
So we
Will
took
was
over
peeing at
attack
it.
of took over attacks of opportunity. Can you move me closer to the dinosaur?
You can move
Just
yourself.
pre-rolling.
Oh.
All right.
You were in charge, so I don't
Oh,
fucking
no.
know.
You are on the dinosaur. You're just here just so that way it doesn't get fucky with tokens. You are effectively right here on the dinosaur unless stated otherwise.
Got it.
Is everyone done?
No.
Before I go, I mean.
Oh.
Rah. What were you
Yeah.
doing? Sorry. Well, we got distracted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Albert. So I
I
rolled
will
with
answer to
advantage.
anything nice. Like, you're not gonna hurt my feelings.
I used 2 of my inspiration.
Okay.
I did not get a crit, but I got a 32 and a 30 to hit.
And what are you aiming at?
I'm gonna start with this guy. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna probably do both attacks on that one unless it drops.
Okay. Yeah, a 32 and a 30 both hit.
So that damage and that damage. Woo!
It is still up. It's struggling, but it's still up.
Womp
So-
womp. Keep raging. I heal 5. Pretty sure it's all my actions.
There's your 5 back. Okay, anything else?
Don't believe there's
Uh,
anything I can do.
Vorston and had 2 weeks your demon.
Okay. Morrison, would you like to go first?
Sure. I will. I'm going to full round with my 2 attacks because we are not. We didn't haste, right? We didn't buff with haste earlier.
No.
That was in the last combat, so I only have 2 attacks.
Only.
That is not what I roll. But it probably should have been.
No, the D20 was still better.
A 15 and a 27.
15 and a 27 both hit.
Do you want me to roll it all together or roll them the damage separately?
Roll it all all together if it makes you happy. Who doesn't like rolling shit tons of dice?
$85 damage.
All righty. And at this point, the creature does begin to look like you've actually done something to it. But as you do that, it reacts, and it's going to swing out towards you, who just did that. And what it's
Is that as a reaction to being hit?
It is as a reaction to being
Okay.
hit. And it swings out one of these pods, one of these kind of flowery pods, and it bloop, bloop, and it spits out. Octavius, can I get another D4 roll, please?
Mm-hmm.
Matt Rocks go brr.
Four.
4. Outstanding.
That's not the only thing that goes burr.
Around you, 4 of these undead little fairies
Aw.
drop down. And they all
I have PTSD from undead fairies.
turn towards you and look. You good. It's good. Good for you. Builds character and whatnot. With that, Vorson, is there anything else you'd like to do?
I don't believe so. Actually, I can hide as a bonus action.
There's nothing to hide from here, or hide behind here.
We're in the shadows of a swamp. It's a giant creature. I hide under one of its limbs. It's just like a cartoon. I have hide in plain sight.
You can try.
Oh, I need 1
Certainly
minute.
certain.
I need 1 minute to hide in plain sight, so never mind.
Okay, so just take the next 10 rounds. No
Yeah,
worries.
Never mind. It's not like Pathfinder. So.
Insta hide.
Yeah.
Take a level of rogue.
Just do it for the gram.
Hey, Steven, I should have done 6 more damage because I'm raging.
Okay. I will
Because
go
she's
ahead and add it
awesome.
now. That puts you there. Boom. There you go. Applied.
Thank you.
Good catch.
Yep.
Okay. With that, party, is there anything else?
Yeah, my demon would like to go. So I rolled a 19 plus 7 for a 26 and a 17 plus 7 for a 24 to hit
Both
on
hit.
the bite and the multi-attack. The bite is going to be 9 points of damage. The multi-attack with the greatsword is going to be a total of, is 20, so 29 points damage.
29 total or 29?
29 total.
Very well. So, with that, we drop back down again into this weird stage, and you watch as this creature kind of, while it doesn't have eyes, it doesn't have a face, it does seem to kind of be directing its attention. The kind of the flower itself pivots and almost looks around, and you watch as one of these long tendrily vines lashes out, and it grabs this zombie before yanking them back into itself. And you watch as some of the damage you had previously done
What a
to the
dick.
creature begins to knit back together.
Chat redeems
And-
mythic point / inspiration.
Inspiration for Pixel Mix.
It
Thank you.
heals itself using the corpses around it. With that, the creatures begin to attack. And with just this awful attention on the person who caused it, all 4 of these undead little fairies flitting around rush into Vorston. With the first one, you're quickly able to bat it away. As then a second one flies in, and you bat that one away as well. Next two kind of swing in very quickly, and one of them makes contact. Well, then the fourth one swings in. However, you are able to kind of crunch down as it's trying to squeeze its way to your neck. You kind of block this creature. It does reach out, so only one of them hits out of 4. Much worse. You're going to go ahead and take 5 points of necrotic damage from this thing.
Little bastards.
Yes, they're just kind of flitting around like gnats in your ears. I say gnats, they're...
But they're
about
undead?
Yes. And imagine a gnat that's, the size of a big fucking potato. Just flying all over the place.
It's like, man, if
Does
they
it
were regular,
taste
we
like
just...
a baked potato?
You are welcome to go ahead and try and see what happens if you put one of them inside of you.
Okay.
Bentley knows.
Don't test me.
Bentley's actually already found out what happens when you try to get up close and personal.
I'm willing to show chat again. What'll happen?
So, quickly, one of the pseudopods swings out. Brown Halo, you are able to quickly bat away this.
What was that name?
That was her actual.
Is this from the big? Let me know when a big creature starts
Can
attacking.
you stroke that microphone shaft for me?
And then
I like those nails.
had to we
Oh.
one of the creatures is going to slash out towards you.
Wah.
You're the only one that hadn't gotten smacked around.
I'm not done yet. Can you keep going?
And then it does. Oh my! And it hits, and it hits critically.
Oh, I will
First
use
crit
spirit,
of the night.
spirit vengeful ancestors.
Wait, can I roll? Can I make it roll de-inspiration to make it reroll?
I'll let you use 2 of your inspiration.
Perfect, because I have several like just sitting on deck. I have like
Thank
7
you.
inspirations at this point.
I appreciate you guys for trying to take care of me.
And because of that, it does in fact miss.
Woo!
As it swings
Oh.
wildly over you.
All right, then I'll save that.
This guy is going to pass by the dildo of fury. So it takes another 20 points of damage, and if I do
Yep,
recall,
and my dildo fairy disappears.
Your
It
dildo
finishes
has-
nice and hard all over the ooze.
three is its limit.
Yep.
It can only go 3 times in a night.
That's still pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean that's solid work. Before it then smacks the ever-loving shit out of had 2 weeks here. However, again, you managed to quickly oh shit, you duck under this slimy nastiness. Epic, the big motherfucker is going.
Okay. I missed something last round
Oh.
with my hunter's prey thing.
Extra damage.
Sentinel attack.
Ooh.
Whenever a
Love
creature that's within
Sentinel.
5 feet of you makes an attack against a target that's not you, you can use your reaction to make an attack.
Well,
Did you use your reaction? On
You
the
can
other
do it
thing you
now.
That was last turn. I did.
So to be clear though, it dropping those undead, that's not an attack, right? It has to physically be
Right, right. Which is why I didn't do it when they attacked.
Yep. All right, so it's going to attack twice towards you. You are the bigger threat at this point. The first attack is a dirty 20 to hit. The second attack is actually another dirty 20.
Those both hit by 1.
Go ahead and give me.
I'll do my ancestors against that first attack.
Okay, so the first attack. Go ahead and roll. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna apply the damage and then I'll heal you back what was done. And then that damage is reflected back against the creature as it strikes out again.
Yeah.
Strikes out again at Vorston.
All 3 attacks against him?
Just 2. Just
Okay.
2. So he got damaged, healed, because it's just the easier
Got
way
it.
Yeah.
on this. And then he gets damaged again for a total of an additional 48 points of damage. Vorston is not looking great.
And I'm going to use my... Oh, that's a
Don't worry,
reaction.
I'll roll over on him.
Actually, I'm going to use my reaction to heal instead of attack back.
Okay, go for it. What do you got?
It is that plus 3, so 14.
Let's go.
Chat redeems a heal.
Yeah, and then the creature is going to go ahead and attack the demon.
Okay.
And I heal from chat. Thank you, chat.
All right, would you roll your chat heal?
9.
Okay. There you go. A 19 to hit the demon.
That will hit. His AC is 14.
Yeah, and then it's gonna swing out. The demon takes 42 points of.
Demon is gone.
Oh no.
He had 41 hit points left. Bye, Demon. I love you.
All right. With that ends the creature's turn. We jump over its initiative 20. And Octababius, can I get another D4 roll, please?
It's a 2.
All right. As you see 2 zombies appear. There we go. We're gonna actually put Bentley over here just for the sake.
2 broke zombies.
One there and one there as they kind of appear near the T-Rex. Party, it is your turn. What are you gonna do?
Well,
I mean, I know what I'm gonna do.
okay, why don't you go first? I know what I'm gonna do too.
All right, I am going to attack the badly injured guy, just above.
Yep, I see it.
Okay, so I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. First one I did roll in at 20.
Remember,
so that
you're
is...
at disadvantage. You have creatures within 5 feet of
Fuck,
you.
alright, so that gets rid of that nat 20. Never mind. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Okay, and that is going to be 16 points of damage. The second one, because I did not roll at disadvantage, that's going to hit. That's a 26 to hit, is going to be 14 points of damage. The third one, it's a 2 at disadvantage, so 15 total. If that does hit, that's going to be 7 more points. That's my turn.
Does hit, yeah. No, you said 7 points of damage, right?
7 was the last one, yes.
Yeah, so we're there then. There we go. Not 17.
No, you can add 10 more if you'd like.
I will not.
All right.
All right. Anyone else? Party, what are you doing? Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast heal on Borston.
70 more points to
70 more points, yep. And then I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast my spiritual weapon.
Can't cast 2 spells.
Oh yeah. That's fine.
You can do a spell and a cantrip. But
Nope, I got it. I understand. I just was reading my things and doing something else.
I'm gonna hit this little undead child with my tail like a golf club swing.
All right, you swing.
You're not going to draw a card? You got 3 of them.
I can't draw a card. My arms can't reach.
They're
and I'm holding
around
my
his
staff.
Wait. Can I draw a card as a bonus action?
No. Action.
I thought I'd give it a try.
You can draw as many cards as you want as an action, but it is an action.
I'm just trying to get these things to kill my T-Rex farm so I can cast spells again. 17 to hit the
17
undead
hits.
child. And against that child, I get 21 damage.
It is very much gone.
Now I'm moving again.
Yep. You get 2 attacks of opportunity against him. I'll put you back here real quick just so I can roll those. That's an 11 to hit on the first one, which misses.
Jeez.
The second one is a 14, which hits.
That does hit.
Takes 7
Chat
points.
redeems a heal.
Bludgeoning. Who's getting healed?
What do you think, Steven?
Rah, 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 rah.
A heal for Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yay.
There's rah, rah, rah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, natural 20.
So flavoring my bite. This one right here was the one that I was going to attack. I'm going to pick up one of the reeds.
Yep.
From the swamp and just pierce it like a proboscis and drink the ooze. Drink its milkshake.
That was
Just for flavor text, right? Just for flavor text.
I give inspiration so he can drink it without gagging.
That's 51 points of drinking damage.
God.
It's dead.
Delicious.
Rawr.
a necrotic milkshake.
Give me a con save.
With advantage because it was a crit, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I gave inspiration for drinking.
Well, I may use that. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
17.
I'm just fucking with you. You're fine.
Do I feel sated?
No.
Chat redeems a heal.
You still want to eat the nasty gunk?
I want to eat more of the nasty gunk?
No, it was really fucking nasty. You probably don't actively want to eat that, but
okay, I will eat more of the nasty gunk.
Voodoo heals.
I gently stroke your neck.
Voodoo heals you, Eldwinosaurus Rex, for the holes in your dino stomach.
And tell you you've been a good boy.
I projectile vomit.
How much do I have to pay for Bentley to tell me that I'm a very good boy?
You are a very good boy.
Roll your D10 healing.
Oh my god.
Okay. How do I get rid of all these numbers on these dice? Let me adjust my glasses. See, look at this.
Not wearing glasses.
His little T-Rexes, though. Like the little ones that sit right at the end of your nose.
Yeah.
They are
healing.
They are human-sized glasses on the T-Rex.
Very end of my snout.
Yes.
I'm actually like holding them in place with my hands.
They're
so
like
you can see.
precariously teetering, always about to fall off, but never do.
All right. Is the T-Rex done or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Done.
Who else is doing something?
Okay, I'm gonna go reckless and attack this buddy twice. I think I clicked advantage. Uh-oh. Oh no. Well. Okay, I'll just do it the old way.
Do I have to come help you again?
Yeah, maybe next time.
She is a strong, independent barbarian. And she
Barbarians
don't need no
technology.
T-Rex.
I don't need no T-Rex. Okay. 2 is the top one, and then the other ones aren't loading.
Okay. Well, you certainly hit.
One plus 3, 34. 35 plus 3, 38 damage. So 71 damage total.
Yep. I just applied the rage after. All right.
I'm gonna kind of just skadoodly bop over here.
Okay.
When
How
you
do you
say
do-
that you move that way, it makes me sound like you move like Squidward interpretive dances.
Pretty much, because she is flying, so.
Okay. Anyone else? What do you got?
Is that everyone?
I probably should attack, huh?
Yeah.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I probably should.
No, it's fine. Don't even worry about it.
I might miss.
You might. Probably won't. It's a fucking house in front of you.
It's true.
Missed the broadside.
That
of the
needs
barn.
to be flipped.
Oh no!
God damn. I'm going to swing and one of these little fairies just grabs onto my axe and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And we've kind of talked about how we work nat ones here. As you swing down and these little undead fairies grab hold of your axe and begin to play, and kind of one of them's nipping at your ear and you're get out of here. And yeah, that's gonna
That ends my turn, right?
turn. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. Anyone, let's go ahead, hydrate yourselves, water yourselves, take a bathroom break.
Full screen Bentley for her full hotness.
Oh yes, and Octavius, if you could get a
I
side by
learned
side
something
going.
from Octavius today that all I have to do to turn people on is.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta go
Stroke the
take
microphone.
care of some things.
Dry
Yeah.
your seat off.
Thanks, Octavius. I appreciate the lesson in sexiness
I
today.
gotta go take care of this slip and slide over here.
All right, everybody, please stick around through the break. Watch the clips if you are a sub. If you're not, please stick through the little ad break that we have running around. We'll be back in just a hot minute. So thank you guys all for being here, for hanging out, and we'll see you in just a few. We'll be right back.
Bye.
Jarlaxle was kind of like my joke for all of that. And then finally, like when Cell Swords came out, he was going to be a featured character. And I was thrilled until I realized I only had 4 months to write the book and I had no idea what he had for equipment
Yeah.
because it had just been one cameo after another. So I went on a message board anonymously. True.
Okay.
This was back before social media.
Right.
And before like the Forgotten Realms wiki and stuff.
Yeah, like
This
a
was like back in the-
GeoCities forum or something.
yeah, it was before all of that. I went in probably AOL message
okay,
board
okay.
or something, anonymously. And I said, hey guys, let's do an inventory of Jarlaxle's cool items. And 3 days later, I downloaded like a 10-page thread where people were like giving the page numbers in the books where he had this and that. And someone else said, "Oh no, he lost that here." And so I was looking it all up. I'm like, these guys are good. That was
it's
my
counting the
research.
fans to tell you what's going on.
Yeah, that was my research.
Are you familiar with the term pantsing?
Yes.
People are outliners or pantsers. They write by the seat of their pants. So I had a vague idea of this novel I wanted to write in my own world. And I just sat down and started writing.
I mean,
And
pantsing for some people means something completely different, but I know what you mean.
in the writing vernacular, nothing to do with actual pants.
So I wrote Master Formalities, and then I submitted it to my publisher, 47 North, and thankfully they liked it and they published it. And then I wrote I think I wrote The Authorities, but 47 North is a science fiction.
Right.
And there's very little, extremely tiny bits of science fiction in it. It's just, actually the little things I had in it that were science fiction, like they were so light that they actually became, reality within like 2 years.
Okay.
Like before the book was published, drones were better than I had them in that book.
Right.
But anyway, so I self-published The Authorities, and then I wrote Run Program, and they published that, and I was very happy about that. But I've sort of done a mix of self-published and published through either 47 North or through Audible.
Okay. What is it that makes dialogue something that seems to come natural to you as opposed to other forms of writing?
Yeah, that's an interesting question because I do love dialogue, and I feel like dialogue is my greatest strength. I was able to recently write a short story that was entirely dialogue, which has always been a goal of mine. And it was amazing because I don't like description. I work very, very hard at description. I add more and more in every single draft. But for me, dialogue is what comes the most natural and the easiest. And I think it's because you'll hear a lot of authors talk about how they see their books playing out like movies, and they're describing what they're seeing. I'm not a visual person. My books are words. That's all they are.
Mhm.
Like if you ask me to describe my characters, I can tell you what descriptors I use in the book, but I don't see them in my head. I don't see any of
Right.
it in my head. It's entirely words.
Run story. I got to write Sparrowhawk for them. And then I got an email from IDW, from a great editor named Denton Tipton, who was in charge of Star Wars Adventures at the time. I was the only person who had read The Last Jedi script because I had to read it to write Phasma. And he was like, "Hey, as one of the only female comic writers on the entire world who knows who Rose Tico is, could you write us a comic?" And I was like, "Yes, I could. Thank you."
Nice.
So that was my aim with IDW, was that I was the only female comic writer who had ever read the script, and no one else was allowed to read it. So I got to write those comics, which
Well, this question asks, how do you feel about shows like Stranger Things changing the lore for D&D? Do you view this as a good thing to get people involved in the lore, or a bad thing for the original lore overall? I think that's a
I
great
think it's
question.
a wonderful thing. D&D's lore is meant to be individualized by whoever's sitting around the gaming table, right?
Yeah,
I mean, I play
right.
D&D in my Demon Wars world. I'm not using Forgotten Realms lore, or sometimes I am,
Yeah.
or sometimes I'm mixing the two, or I'm changing it. I think it's awesome that you can be a D&D player or a Magic player or a whatever game player now and not feel like you have to hide somewhere and don't tell anyone you're playing it.
Yeah.
And shows like Freaks and Geeks, I think, was one of the ones that really brought it forward.
We've got a great Driz book coming out that Bob put together, that it basically takes all those journal entries that Drizzt has at the beginning of the parts of the books.
Yeah.
And he's put them all together as the Tao of Drizzt.
And they're in chronological order, correct?
They're in chronological order, and that's coming out soon. And I think it's wonderful. I mean, I was really moved by it, and again, I love when I get the chance to. What I'm doing is communicating something that's of value.
Yeah.
Whether either it's totally entertaining, which is fine, but also something that really has a message that's valuable, that is going to help people in their lives. And I feel that with Drizzt. I mean, I feel, My theory is all great stories are about moral ambiguity, and that's what he faces. Is how do I be a good person and in an imperfect world?
Like, we had 1 year to develop everything, which is, for folks who are not involved in this sort of stuff, that's real fast for a book that had to be like the requirements early on were just kind of laughable, because we said, okay, it's got to be as robust as Pathfinder. And remember, Pathfinder's already like a 576 page book, something like that. It's got to be as robust as Pathfinder, but it's got to be easier to learn than Pathfinder. It also should have a bunch of setting material in there and like monsters and like, what if and of course starship combat. And so like we had all these must-haves and paginated it out, and it was like, guys, this is a 1,000-page core rule book. And Eric's saying, that's great, we want all of that, and it needs to be shorter than the Pathfinder core rule book.
Wow.
So
and in a month's time.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to do your books, or did somebody else kind of connect you to?
He actually rescued me from Bahrain when he was in his army days.
Okay.
And he took a helicopter in. No, he's one of those guys who's got pretty good stories like that. So I wish it was cooler. He got onto me through Hunter.
Okay.
Hunter and he knew each other. Hunter Blaine is another series that I do the Preternatural Chronicles for. And Hunter he was pumping, Justin was starting his stuff, and Hunter suggested me. And the thing that sets Justin apart is he's like, talks the talk and walks the walk, in that he's like, I want to do this, and then he does all these things to follow through, like getting the sales up by working the promotion, by putting some money in, so we have really killer covers now. So he's one of those guys that like is hungry and also really easy to hang out and talk to, which are sometimes don't always go together.
Yeah, it's something I like doing whenever people tag me in like the urban fantasy Facebook group with like 30,000 members or something.
Yeah.
Someone will post about me, check out this book, which is awesome. I love seeing that. And then I'll just randomly type in there, from a completely non-biased point of view, I like it, or someone will say like, oh yeah, I really like that book. And I said, and I hear the author is so extraordinarily humble as well. And not everyone catches that it's me who's the author. But when
it took me a second. I saw it and I was like, oh yeah, I got to make sure. Wait a second.
I love doing that. It's a lot of fun.
We'll put it into mass release soon. We're basically done with the fulfillment on the Kickstarter, but we're just making sure about everything that we have for that. But yeah, the Underworld will be the first new expansion for Lords of Vegas in 7 years.
Wow.
And that'll be great. And then we just got into it. We've now written about we've written 5 new expansions for the game in the last few months.
Was Art Bell much of an inspiration for you and the show?
Oh, sure. Yeah, Art Bell is amazing. George Norrie, Art Bell. I had a chance to Ian Punnett. Ian Punnett was the first fill-in host.
Okay.
For Art Bell, and then they brought George Norrie in, and I'm friends with Ian, and Ian's the one that recommended me to Coast, so I got to fill in for 5 years, and then that led me to the opportunity to take over Midnight in the Desert, Art Bell's final show.
Yeah.
And for what it's worth, I'm the only other host in the world besides Art Bell that hosted Coast to Coast and Midnight in the Desert. So,
in case that's not obvious, if your dragon is stymied and runs out of health, he stomps all over the board trying to crush everything and burn it to the ground, just in one epic meltdown. And if you win that way, that's awesome too. It was a really great project in terms of working with the team too, because it was incredibly difficult not to quote back to the brothers chaps their own lines.
I can
I can imagine that's a hard part for them too, because having people run up, recognizing them, and just run up to them and go "Burninating the countryside." And they're like,
Yeah.
"Wait, yes, we get it.
Yeah, well, it's one
Continue,
thing.
get it over with, get it out of your system."
Right. It's one thing if it's a fan, I guess that counts as communication, but it's another if it's work dialogue, right? So I had to like ratchet it down. But you know, yeah.
But the violence is about a world in which there's a new kind of pandemic in which people break out.
And we are back. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sticking around through the break. I appreciate all of you for being here and hanging through the break with for the thing while we were gone. So we are now back. We're all hydrated, rested, pottied, all that kind of stuff. With that being said, let's take it away, Stephen the Shark.
Okay, so with that, the party's turn is over, and once again, this massive creature begins to kind of move about, and you watch as tendrils lash out. This time, two of them lash out as these corpses that have been pulled from the swamp are pulled in and ingested into this gigantic flower. That puts that at, I know how to do math. As you watch as more of the damage you had done previously begins to knit itself back together. And the creatures kind of pivot and turn and look at you. Straight on, we're going to go ahead and grab hold of Vorston as these little, gnats, these undead fairies begin to swarm about you. The first one kind of swinging out, but you're able to bash it away with your axe. Another one as you kind of catch it with an elbow. And lastly, this third one swings out, and you're able to duck underneath of it as it just kind of punk hits into one of the other undead creatures and flips backwards and upside down. This one right here seems to be very disoriented. Rah, 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 rah.
Yes, Beethoven.
As a swings out at you. At this point, I just like to call you rah, 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 so you come up with a new name for me. And it does make contact. I need a Constitution saving throw from you, please.
Is it against poison?
It's necrotic.
Wow. Oh, did it? There we go.
You are raging, so you're only going to take half of the first bit.
Ooh.
You're going to take all of the second bit.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna take all of it?
Oh my god.
Sorry. No, I'm not sorry, actually.
Take it.
I'm not sorry at all.
Get down.
You're going to take 13 points of necrotic damage on top. This one here is going to target had 2 weeks. Oof. Almost crits, but instead it gets a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay.
I need a Constitution saving throw from you, please.
Okay. Oh, well, that fell off my desk. Okay. It's gonna be 17.
17 is enough. So
Great.
only gonna take that much damage. And 26
How much
points.
is that?
26 points, since you're the only person not using Foundry.
I like to be difficult. You know that. And so then
I do.
I'm going to Headless Rebuke it.
By all means.
It's going to mean to me words to make a dex saving throw.
Yeah, and it's going to likely fail that because It's a fucking blob.
Cool, that's fun.
That's a 3.
Yeah, that fails the DC 19. Shockingly. Okay, let's go ahead and 10.
13 centimeters of necrotic
Plus
damage.
10 plus 7. One more. It's gonna take 43 points of fire damage.
From Hellish Rebuke?
Yeah, it's at a level 5, it's 6d10.
You said 43?
Yeah. Bitch.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
struggling. Forston, you are this thing's only available target right now.
No, there's the little fairies.
That it produced.
Oh, it's
it
his
doesn't
little
change the
babies.
subject that they are available.
It
They're
attacks you 3
unavailable.
times. First one hits. Second one hits harder.
Oh.
And the last one hits. So you got a 21, a 32, and a 21.
Use Spirit Shield on the first one.
Okay.
Or the Vengeful Ancestors. Be like, Mom.
Wow.
Been nice knowing you guys.
Yeah, that spirit shield is gonna help.
Goodbye,
you
Dalibor.
Launch on the first one. Hey, let me do some math here, because we gotta see whether
That was
or not...
almost a max spirit shield roll.
Yeah, no, that was a solid spirit shield.
My mother is giving this planet a lecture. How violence doesn't solve anyone's problems.
Except yours.
As you just beat the shit out of something in the background.
You'd be good, or I'm taking your fertilizer away.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the first hit, your hit points drop down to there. As you take 29 points of damage total, with this getting reflected, 22 points being reflected back towards the flower. Its next attack
Is that itself for fun?
No. Good try though. Being difficult for me for some reason. Is all Vorston as you take 44 points of damage. And its final attack at Vorston. Somebody wants to get closer and help your boy out.
I'm a fucking warlock. Shut the fuck up, Steven.
Just saying.
You killed my demon baby.
Summon me another
I
demon
have
baby.
to wait until it's my next turn, Steven.
What kind of damage is that, Steven? Is that
Just-
anal damage or?
Well, we're about to
Oh
find out.
my god.
Because I thought it was like tentacles coming
It
out.
is.
It's about to be anal damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of sixes.
Yeah, a lot of anal damage. Happy Movember, everyone.
As,
This plant's checking my butthole. Is that what you're saying?
as
It
yes, in fact, you get a visit to the plant proctologist as it deals
Chat redeems a heal.
60 points of damage. But that's not a person, so that doesn't
We're
matter.
just saying all the wrong names.
No, only 2 people are being called wrong names.
Fine, obviously for fucking Borston, dick.
I heal
Out.
10.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. So with that, we jump back.
We drunk back to the next
Drunk
round.
back.
Back. Yes, we drunk back to as the creature again lashes out. Octavius, let me get another D4 if you could, please.
Come on, baby. It's only a 3.
As
I
it
wanted all of it.
pulls corpses from the ground once more. As you all at this point come to realize it is pulling bodies out of the ground. These bodies reanimate, but just as quickly it is using them to patch itself back together.
What a fucking dick.
So keep that in mind. It is keeping itself alive by doing this.
We know. We literally don't have enough action economy to stop it, Steven.
Try harder, Pixel.
You try harder, fucker.
I'm actually not even putting my A game on yet.
I know, it's annoying. And I'm
You
very
want me
upset.
to take away your disadvantage, Pixel?
That'd be great.
I'm gonna move to here, and I'm gonna give a big, flopping, flaccid tail slap to this guy.
Ooh.
Oh,
no.
Is it flaccid or is it just...
It's right here. I have 10-foot reach.
Okay, go for it.
I mean, it's flaccid, yeah.
Just a
Big
big
and
old,
heavy and flaccid.
it's a big old tail dick.
But if you don't want to be flaccid, try Blue Chew. Hashtag not a sponsor.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
Yet.
Oh, these are oozes, so 15.
15 hits.
All right, so to the near-death ooze, that is 22 points of damage. That motherfucker's still alive?
It is barely hanging on.
Okay, then I deliver the finishing blow with this
Gosh.
reed straw.
You do, in fact, hit.
For a lot more damage.
Yeah, and you proboscis the reed straw into this creature, and
Spitters are quitters.
he actually does only
Swallow that
hit
down,
6
baby.
blows, and it
Raid!
What a great time for a raid.
Raid in by our one and only Dust Joker.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for coming in. How are you doing, DJ? Guys, if you don't know Dust Joker, premier Dead by Daylight streamer. Welcome on in. How was the stream? What were you doing? Can we get a
Death's
shout out?
Joker, hello.
A shouty outy for the Death's Joker. The Death's, what is it? A Death's
Death
Stroker.
Stroker. There we go. There we go.
There you go. There you go.
You gotta stroke it with 2 hands.
Stroke.
You're
Only
welcome,
2.
ladies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
how big he is.
if you can help it, it would be 4 with Octavius' help.
Oh my.
Otherwise, you need 6.
Please and thank you.
Well, welcome
Can
on in,
you
Raiders. Thank you for
stroke that
being here
mic
so
one more
much.
time for Deathstroker? My God.
We are doing a Movember D&D RPG. It is part 5 of 1 parts, and we are hanging out doing this game. Who knows? Maybe we will have a part 6. But we will find out. But this is all part of the fundraiser for Movember that we did last November, and we'll see if everybody who donated to Stephen the Shark's charity got to be in on the game. And so these are all some of the streamers that were part of it. But next year, Steven's going to do the same thing. So everybody who donates to his Movember this next upcoming year will get their own D&D campaign. So we'll see if we can get like 20-30 people in, and then he has to like figure that out. So
It wouldn't even be the biggest group I've ever DM'd for, so let's go.
but would it be the biggest group you've ever DM'd for live?
On stream, yes.
and digitally.
Digitally, no.
Digitally, no. Okay.
No, digitally.
If you thought this was bad, guys.
All right. So, for our raiders who didn't get to see exactly what happened, the last action was a Tyrannosaurus, a polymorph Tyrannosaurus. So an old man turned himself into a fucking dinosaur, decided to smack his ass against a giant ooze blob of death.
While being ridden. I was gonna say raided. I mean, what's the difference? By
Yeah.
cleric.
Yeah, while being ridden by Bentley, and then it turned around, picked up a reed from inside of it. And if you guys remember, I don't know, maybe I feel like everyone in this, at least in this group, is old enough to know what I'm talking about. But you remember the nasty ass like plastic shit you used to get from the dollar store, and you put it on the end of a straw and you blow a big
Blow bubbles. Oh yeah, that thing,
blow the
and
big
it smelled
bubbles.
really bad.
It smelled like you were getting cancer. Yeah. That's what he does to this creature in him.
I remember seeing infomercials for it, but I was never allowed to have it.
I'll find you some. It's still at
Okay.
the dollar store.
Great. I can't wait to get cancer from it.
And this creature, poof, pops and explodes all over Miss Hat 2 weeks. Not the first time she's had something pop in her face. So,
How dare you?
with
Wow.
that,
I
who else is
swallow.
doing what else?
We have the hottest D&D on Twitch. This is the
Yeah.
hottest
What do
D&D.
you, what do you
Videos
mean
that
to
didn't count.
say? What he
We
means
do
to
have
say is
Octavius,
just
so.
the zombie that I hit bumped earlier blew up on you. That's all. It's
Oh,
completely
this is like
innocuous.
the second or third creature to blow all
Completely
over
innocuous.
Miss Hat.
I'm gonna cast
Whoa.
Mass Cure Wounds in a point that reaches everybody who needs healing. So like probably can I target just a square? No.
What's the radius on?
30
Mass Cure
feet.
Wounds?
Oh.
It's a 30-foot radius.
That's everybody
Sphere.
because she's riding me.
Centered on
You
that
can get
point.
everybody, yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah,
Perfect.
she is.
Yeah.
Yay.
So, what is? Go ahead and roll your cure wounds.
Let's see.
Does-
3d8 and then I'm
Plus
casting.
Wisdom modifier.
Yep, I was just deciding what level I wanted to cast it at.
20th.
20th.
Don't go that high.
100.
100. It's fine.
Now, chat, don't forget you can use your channel points to produce more.
Please forget,
creatures.
chat.
You can use your channel points to heal anyone and everyone, including me. And
Not
Octavius.
him.
And
Nope.
you can also just change the fate of the dice. If somebody rolls well, you say, go fuck yourself. Re-roll. Or if somebody rolls poorly and you really want to give them a hand,
Ooh.
roll better for that too.
So everybody is you said plus my what? Plus my wisdom?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's gonna be 16 plus 7. 25 plus my wisdom. So 30 points.
Ooh.
Okay.
Whew, thank you. I am back up to full.
Yeah, everybody's looking much better now.
And then
Are you full, Pixel? Or are you just a little bit shy of it, I think?
She's never full.
I meant to ask this earlier and I forgot. How much movement does it take to get off the dinosaur?
We're gonna call it half your movement.
To get off the dinosaur or to get the dinosaur off?
Both.
Oh,
things.
those are two different actions.
Absolutely
Half your
both things.
movement
One
to
is a
get
full
off
action.
The dinosaur, an action to get the dinosaur off, unless he's taking his blue chew today. At which point we're gonna call it bonus action to get the dinosaur off.
I would think
Oh,
actually that would
my
take like
God.
it would
I
be
take
one
my
of
blue
those
chew every
actions
day.
that
No.
would be like, oh, for the next minute. So it would take 10 rounds of actions if he took
Yeah,
blue
but he's
chew.
really old.
Blue chew
Okay,
for daily
so
use.
so Windwalk is an at
you had your
will
daily-
There's like
casting.
an
I-
operating peen in your screen, Bentley.
It is. Yeah.
It's like vanishing and reappearing. Bentley, do
That
like
is-
this.
Fucking amazing.
You're welcome.
I'm
That's
fine.
not Junior. You're welcome.
Holy
Not to
shit.
scale.
Oh my god.
Nope, it's 1/8 scale. If it says at will, can that be a is that a cantrip?
It
At
is-
will means it doesn't take a spell slot. Yeah.
It does,
so-
yeah, it just doesn't take a spell
Okay,
slot.
so can I cast let's see.
If it is still a spell, it still takes an action. The time is still the same.
Can I cast then Windwalk on Voriston and put him into a gaseous form
While in cloud form, he has a flying speed of 300 feet and has resisted to damage from non-magical weapons.
I think that spell takes a while to cast.
Takes a
Nope,
while.
it says cast at will because it's coming from my
No,
necklace.
so casting at will means it does not
Oh,
cost you
cast
a
1 minute. Oh,
spell
I see.
slot. It takes a minute to
It
cast.
still, yeah, it still
Never
takes
mind.
a full minute to cast.
Okay, let
Yeah,
me see if I have
Windwalk-
something else that will
Windwalk is
help
good for
him.
Travel.
I love when you were talking, you were closing your fist just near the peen.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
A magic trick.
Now you see
I
him,
can make
now
your
you know.
pain disappear.
Anyone else while Bentley's looking that up? What are you guys doing?
Oh, I will smack this thing.
I think
Hit
I
it
already did my
harder.
Um,
You did, yes, monkey.
So I will be reckless.
Swing away. You have advantage.
Alright.
Don't forget. There we go. So
that was
reckless
Rob.
attack. You have advantage on those.
Yep.
Go
So
ahead
the
and just
30.
Give that crit fish.
Oh, I got an 18 and then a 30.
Okay, yeah. So 30 hits.
Roll damage to see. So 29 plus 3. It's
Still
still
alive.
up. Okay.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'll do my second one. Ugh, 25.
25 hits.
That's 3, so 31.
It is still up.
Oh my god. Well,
Pixel. Doing
Okay.
something.
Yeah, I am going to need the giant plant thing to make a dex saving throw.
Okay, it fails.
Cool. I am 7th level fireballing it.
nice.
Pew, pew, pew.
Okay, so that is going to be 12d6. So yeah, it's going to take me a second.
Could just roll digitally to speed it up.
Never.
Of course not.
Never.
She's gonna
Anytime
nope. She's gonna roll it 1d6 at a time.
No, I have 6 in my hand already.
Anytime anyone asks
I'm-
me
1,
why
6,
are you so difficult,
10, 13,
the answer is because
17.
of Pixel.
Hey. Four plus 8. I don't think I rolled very well. 44 points of fire damage.
On 12d6?
2, 4, 6. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, listen. It's not great. I did what I could. I'm tired.
That's true.
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
On
Let me add those charges.
That's the verbal component. I'm tired.
I'm a sleepy lady.
What did you roll?
44.
No, that's average. 44 is average.
Okay. That's my verbal component. Is I'm a sleepy lady and I cast fireball on it
Your
though.
curve is between 40 and 47. So
Yeah.
yeah.
C's and D's get degrees.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
The first letter of degree.
And then I'm going to move away from stuff
So hey,
to run away.
real quick, Pixel.
Huh?
You cast Fireball.
Yeah.
What's the AoE on Fireball?
I don't know.
Your spell has a radius of
Of a certain amount.
At 20.
Yeah, I believe so. For bowl. Where's for bowl? Here. 20 radius.
20-foot radius. All right. Assuming that you fling out and you aim for center of mass.
I do. I'm not trying to hurt my sweet little Vorston.
Vorston, if you had any hair on the top of your head, it would be singed.
I do. I have my beard. I do have hair.
Top of your head.
That's not on the top of his head though, so. it's
Well, actually, I
fine.
do have
Maybe
hair on
he
my
ties
head
it
as
up.
well. Because remember,
Oh,
that was the whole
really?
reason that I got left behind is because I had hair.
Oh, hey, Vorston, you don't have any hair on the top of your head anymore. You still have your beard. You don't have any hair on the
Hey,
top
I
of
fit
your
in with
head.
the rest of my kind now.
You're welcome. Just trying to help.
As
A free haircut.
it is singed away, and for the next somebody who has burned off a lot of their hair, for the next 6 days, you do reek of burnt hair.
What?
Well,
This is
hopefully,
just a-
we don't have to worry too much about that.
Hopefully not, but keep that in mind just in case.
We still got to go back and kill Grandma.
No context.
Keep
Can I cast Bless?
on.
And can I get Vorston? It's within 30 feet, so I want to make sure I can get him first. Obviously, my Jewel, Vorston.
I think you can get everybody, right?
What do
It's
you mean your
three. It's
jewel? What do
three.
you mean your jewel?
I'm her jewel.
You know who my
but
Jewel
what's
is.
her
Yeah.
name? What's her name?
Brienne.
Brienne, the jewel of the clan.
Brienne is not a person. Rah 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 is.
Rah, 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 rah.
Excuse you.
Ugh.
Get fucked, Steven.
Wow.
Excuse
Brienne is not
you.
a person.
Wow.
Could you be any more demeaning?
And then I will.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I will get
Chat,
Alicia
redeem the
half 2
deal.
weeks.
Excuse you, Gladys.
Sorry, Bentley. One more time.
And I will get Alicia has 2 weeks.
Oh.
And what do you?
With bless.
You're giving so everyone's blessed.
Yep.
Cool. All right, Vorston.
Get fucked, T!
Thanks, T. T
Let's
heals a
go.
baddie.
Heal the baddie, Tea Tree.
Heal the
You
big
do that.
baddie.
Will
No,
this
no,
thing
don't
eat
encourage
the-
healing the bad guy.
Will this thing eat the babies so we have less monsters
Chat,
on it?
redeems
Yes,
a
but it
heal.
heals itself.
Yeah, get another heal.
That's it.
Who's foreskin?
Foreskin.
Oh, I read that wrong. I'm sorry.
No, you've read it
Or
right.
you read it right. I mean, now I don't have any hair up there,
That's
so it really
Steven's
does.
real name.
You do look like your namesake now.
I do. A little hair at the base.
He's circumcised now.
Yeah.
All right.
6
Oh
heal.
my god.
I heal 6, Steven.
Yep, I applied it.
Thank you.
Town name was really just a sound effect.
Has everyone else on our team gone?
I believe so.
Then I'm going to attack.
Jax, you need morning. Or you need fucking cuddles.
I think
Octavius is a hell of a cuddler. I will
Octavius
tell you
is a
that.
cuddler.
I get a little rough
Foreskin of-
though. A little rough.
Foreskin of Guck Guck.
She always starts off real gentle, and then as the night goes on, it just progressively gets more.
Chat redeems
rough.
mythic point / inspiration.
Wow.
Foreskin
I
of Guck Guck.
I thought that Bentley was
Oh.
looking something up, or
Chat
did that already
redeems
get
a
resolved?
heal.
I resolved it. Thank you for checking in.
Hey, you
And
got to heal.
Bentley gets a heal. All right, I'm going to
Thank
attack the
you.
big corpse flower. Is that okay?
Yeah, go for
Yeah,
it.
please.
Swing away.
Do you think I can hit?
Yeah,
I
you
would
got
fucking
this.
hope so.
We said that last time and remember what happened.
Gave you an inspiration.
Woo!
That hits. That
Oh.
hits.
Is that a crit? Do you
No.
crit on an 18?
Almost.
Almost.
Womp womp.
Was that disadvantage?
No, he doesn't have I had disadvantage because I
redeems
was
a
casting
heal.
a spell.
You also
Oh.
have bless if you need it.
There was a nat 20.
No nat 20s.
But I do heal another one. So I heal 3 more.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
All right, you want me to roll it all at once?
Yeah, fucking let's go.
I was hoping for a crit on one of them. All right, plus. I'm not going to add my die 6 for the prey because I didn't realize that it was only on my first attack, and I added it twice last time, so I won't add it this time, and that should balance it out. Chat redeems mythic point / inspiration.
Octababius.
$90.
I think Octababius inspired us all today.
That's a lot of 12s.
All right. Well, oh, I see. Yes, you got 95 points of damage. It is still up. Does anyone else want to or have the ability to do anything else?
I don't know if I've gone already this turn. I have no idea where we are.
I thought you hip checked somebody.
Yeah, you killed some
did.
things.
You killed.
Is this still that same turn?
It is.
Yes.
Here,
heal.
Jesus.
Yeah.
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 Steven, you want to take 16? You want to take 16 off on that? I was doing my bonus damage wrong. Chat redeems mythic point / inspiration. The last 2 rounds I did my bonus damage wrong. So if you want to take 16 points, heal at 16 essentially.
What am I getting inspired to do?
You know what you're getting inspired for.
Touch them titties.
The big baddie gets another heal as well. If you didn't register that.
I'm gonna go over there real quick and do exclamation point tit. I'll be right back.
Yeah, and the baddie heals just a little bit more, and you watch as once again this creature lashes out, and it pulls the undead into itself.
And Steven, you have 7 tokens, by the way.
I know.
Oh, he fucking knows.
That ends that thing, and now the creatures get to attack. Rah, 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 rah. It's gonna smack you. Or smack at you. It's probably not gonna hit you, let's be honest. It's gonna try though. Oof, but a dirty 20 does hit. I need a Constitution saving throw from you. Necrotic, not poison.
Oh, for me?
Yes.
Wow. Sorry, Daniel. I just kind of zoned out when you were talking.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Yeah, bless if you need it.
What does bless do?
Adds a d4 to attacks and saving throws.
I will probably need it.
It's that bless.
I don't. Oh, that's 2d4, not 1.
Yeah, right click to subtract a d4 from it.
Oh, 19.
Do you want to know what the DC was?
Probably 20.
It was an 18.
Oh.
As you succeed because of bless.
Oh, I feel like Euphoria's bless was the divine peen exploding on everybody.
Not the fucking divine peen. Get wrecked.
It's the divine peen.
Oh, I hate
And that's our canon.
Yeah.
1 peen to rule them all.
It's the divine.
As-
Get your butthole checked.
As just a little bit of semen just says no to the necromancy.
That might be the most upsetting thing I've heard all
It's
week.
like it's semen, but it's
Don't lie.
It's like flubber.
If it makes it better, it's Ock Junior semen. So
Yeah, so
that's some magical semen right there.
The pixies are gonna try to attack Voriston. The little undead fairies. The first one misses like a motherfucker. The second one It's like a son of a bitch. And the third one. This is like,
Bless you.
God bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
All of its fucking compatriots. So then we move over to Biggins, who is gonna give you another proctology exam.
I'm gonna
Listen,
call my
we're
mom.
here for that Movember. You know, trying to
Yes.
represent, trying to spread awareness.
Don't forget to have your
Right.
buttholes checked.
Men's health.
At least Steven's now like pretending to do this through the D&D monsters instead of just directly attacking the men in this chat.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
he's
that's why
finding-
Baby is here, because Octavius was like, nope, I cannot stand Steven telling me to get my boat checked.
Octavius
Yeah,
is like,
I was
"This is
tired
not a
of
safe
having
space."
a prostate.
He's the GM.
how
He's gonna
much-
live his fantasies out one way or another.
How
Yeah.
much do you heal Vorston? Or
I think
stop
I lost a
from getting
nail
to-
last time I did it.
That wouldn't even
Oh,
a prostate
that's-
exam. That was just us
That
having
was
a good
actually
time.
pretty decent. Well, never mind. 18.
I'm gonna need that back, Steven.
You're gonna need to give me a couple days. Oh Christ on a stick. Okay.
Usually you pay double for that kind of action.
Vorston, this thing knocks the fuck out of you once.
So I got that going.
Then it's gonna hit you again, or swing at you again. Might not necessarily hit you. As another one of these gigantic vines swings out towards you. And Vorston, I don't know what you did to upset the dice gods, but they're just out.
Can I use 2 of my inspirations to make you re-roll one of those?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
And it makes it a miss. So then it's going to swing again at Vorston, as it does have 3 attacks. It's going to make contact.
I inspire it with my giant peen with 2 of them to reroll.
Don't have the giant peen anymore.
I'm still gonna inspire it by describing the giant peen.
You can do that, okay. It actually takes your peen talk into consideration and fucks him harder.
Oh god damn it!
That's
right.
That backfired.
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
It doesn't crit on him, but it does knock
That's
the
very-
fuck out of him.
Very poor choice of words.
Yeah, Vorston goes unconscious.
Sorry, Nick, but we have to play this now.
It's bound to happen
Oh my
eventually.
god.
Chat redeems a heal.
You have bless though on your death saving throws until I can get over to you.
And I heal 5.
Okay. As Vorston is laid out on the ground,
Means you're conscious now.
but the creature is going to slam down on him and try to draw Vorston in.
What a dick.
What?
He's doing what?
It's trying to.
So it's grappling me.
Yes.
That's great. I think that gives me a free attack. Chat redeems a heal.
So, first though, that tentacle hits.
I am at full health right now, Jack.
Thank you for the turn down to what? For what?
And
Chat
it
redeems a
does-
heal.
Oh, actually, I need to do.
We're boosting Borston because he almost dead.
Okay, it doesn't crit, luckily, but it is going to hit Vorston again, who's prone.
Chat redeems a heal.
I'm like just trying to wait till after the damage.
Yeah,
Chat
that's what
redeems a
I-
heal.
That's what I'm
Vorston
gonna
is
do.
now unconscious again.
Chat redeems
and
a
this
heal.
creature has wrapped itself around
Chat
Orston,
redeems a heal.
and it is now dropped you down its
like 4 or 5
Chat
D10.
redeems a heal.
60 10.
Chat redeems a heal.
70 10.
Oh my god. This is
Question.
almost like
So if I wanted to get divorced and to touch him, I would have to jump inside the gullet of that plant.
Yes.
Perfect.
He's about to alien his way out, though.
Fuck yeah, he is.
So,
Chat
inside the
redeems a
gullet of the
heal.
plant.
8d10.
So that's 43 of the 7, so we're back down to.
You get one more D10.
One more.
One more.
So 49 total.
Yeah, and so Vorston, you find yourself now restrained in the gullet of this creature. I say restrained, stand by. Let me just confirm.
He's about to check that butthole from the inside.
Whoa.
I'm about to check the plant spot hole as I fight my way out.
You are blind and restrained. So you're blinded and restrained at this point.
Chat redeems a heal.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Another
A
6.
little nervousness.
Yeah. Forston is like corn, though. It'll be fine.
I do have another 92,000 channel points.
He will travel through.
So a restrained
the
creature's speed
intestines.
becomes 0s. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. You're also blind, but you're just you can only have one disadvantage. So, with that, it moves to the party's turn. Forston, you are inside of this creature.
I hear my dinosaur with my tight ass thighs. Let's go. Let's kill this guy and then run towards
Should I
Forston.
do like a sassy tail slap again?
Oh,
yeah.
Somebody like that.
yes, please.
Oh, I thought I was like babies.
I think
Sassy.
several people
Once
did.
again,
I
I'd
definitely
like
did.
it. I'd like it if you showed us what a sassy tail swipe looked like.
You haven't subscribed to my OnlyFans. so-
Yes, I have.
You don't even fucking know.
It's a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
That is 20 damage to the near death slime.
And you whop and just spray gunk all over the swamp as
all over Rob, which I actually can say her name.
Yeah, you can.
You said it
even though it's
properly.
not my
Good
name.
job.
Move
No,
us.
it is your
yeah,
name.
move me as far
It
as you
is not
can.
my name,
You need to
Charles.
be right next to it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go
Yep.
right here.
I
Yep.
refuse to accept anything else at this point.
Albert.
And I'm gonna bite the shit out of the dick plant.
Hell yeah.
Bite that peen.
Bite and twist.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
How did you know Steven's
I'm gonna
search
use my
history?
inspiration.
You don't. Okay.
I don't need
Yeah,
to.
you don't need to.
Okay.
It's a 5-story plant. Unless you roll a nat one.
I've seen people miss it. I'm just saying.
You've seen a person miss it, and he just got eaten.
Okay.
All right, Dick, calm down.
Calm
now
down,
it's not gonna let me
Petunia.
do it. Hold on, I have
Octavius
to
isn't here.
reroll
Why are
this.
you telling the peen to calm down? He's the only one that has an outrageous peen.
Ignore that roll. I had to roll again to roll damage.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. It does
That's
get
26 points of biting and twisting to the dick damage.
Yeah. You bite this. It doesn't seem to be. Your teeth don't seem to be as effective against this creature. It hurts it, but it's not as effective.
How
You're telling
much
me biting
movement-
dicks doesn't hurt?
It's very uncomfortable, but some people will pay extra for it, and this is one of those people.
How much movement to get in reach in, grab Borston. I don't even want to pull him out. What if I go
Usually you
inside?
pay double for that kind of action, Cotton.
You can try to. It will be your full turn.
Do you have
Every
some
bit of
cattle
everything you have.
cattle birthing gloves?
You could draw 3 cards and see what
Yeah,
happens.
maybe draw out 3
Yeah,
cards.
draw some cards.
You could use your wish. Say,
You
I
could
wish
use your wish.
Borston was with us.
I was actually thinking about that. Actually, how much? How?
Be
what if-
careful how you word it. Be careful how you word it, because you could be
order-
inside the creature with me.
in order
yeah.
to use my wish,
Borston, you have
is
a
it
heal.
a whole action?
Yes.
Okay. This might work either way.
Another 8 heal.
I wish that Borston was on the dinosaur's neck with me.
Cool.
And we have dildos in our hands to whack them with.
All of you find yourselves inside the fucking plant.
Does it explode?
No.
You need to give us an even or odd. I'm calling bullshit on that.
Yeah, that's
You
ridiculous.
need to give us a high or low if it's bad or good.
If I really need to word it very specifically, then I want to be outside on the dinosaur with Borston.
This was from a good card, not a bad card.
Well,
Wish is
although
always
I
a
fucking
monkey's
don't,
paw.
so.
Wish is
Wish
always
is a monkey's paw if it's granted by an Ifrit or devil.
What if, by them going inside, it automatically draws the other 3 cards?
But it doesn't.
What?
I
make bird noises from inside of it.
You could also just claw the shit out of the inside of it.
I will with my very powerful claws.
Or bite it. You can bite it.
Do we have advantage biting it now?
You are blind and restrained. You have disadvantage.
Can I go?
You can.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Hex.
Okay.
Can I ask
the-
why we all ended up inside of it when I specifically asked for just me and the dinosaur?
Only you and the dinosaur ended up inside of it.
Okay, perfect. You said you all, so I thought.
You all, as in the people you mentioned.
And
I just
see that
wanted to
Borston
clarify.
is still not on the dinosaur.
Which was the wish.
It was, sorry, it's hard to get the tokens to pile up on each other.
And I know Pixel's taking your turn, but let me know when you're done because I still have a bonus action.
Go take your bonus action.
Okay. He's right next to me, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna bonus action phase step.
That is not a spell. That is just an ability that you can do because of your race.
And I am going to. I'm trying to think of the word. There's one where I can like move him.
It depends on the season that you're in.
Once per short rest as a bonus action, you can magically teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. You cannot see anything, therefore it does not work. You are
Motherfucker.
blinded.
Okay.
Wait, what is the one?
She see the butthole.
If she wants to try to swim down to its butthole,
That has to be an option. I mean, look at what the
it is an option.
Yeah.
It's fully an option. If you want to try to swim to its butthole, I will allow it.
I will swim to its butthole. What do you mean?
Just in case this matters, I'm casting Hex, giving it disadvantage on strength abilities.
So the
Its
strength
butthole
of its
is
butthole.
a little weaker.
It's just a little looser.
It's a little looser of a butthole. A small vortex in the stomach acid begins to form.
So I was biting
The
and
minute
twisting
I
it, and
joined,
then I got-
Jax, the minute I joined, it became X-rated.
So I was biting and twisting, and then I got teleported inside of it. Does it turn inside out now?
No.
Oh.
So
The minute
Hex is just
Octavius
my-
and I joined, it was X-rated.
Hex is just my bonus action.
Yes, what is your
As my action, I'm gonna do 3 beams of Eldritch Blast to it.
Please, for the love of God, do.
Okay, great. So that's 13 plus 13 is a 26, 14 plus 13 is a 27, and a 19 plus 13 is 32.
Just don't roll in that one.
Great, I didn't. That's
Okay.
going to be 39 points of Eldritch Blast damage plus another 14 points of Hex damage.
Oh, I'm
39
trying to eat his ass.
So a total of 53 points.
Eat his ass, Seabass.
Oh, I'm gonna eat his ass, Octavius.
It is
Chat.
Not
reveals
Octavius
all.
Dinosaur.
All right. Are you done? Had 2 weeks?
I am done, thank you.
Oh. So I'm gonna fly towards it.
Chat redeems a heal.
Yep.
And
Fuck you!
doing reckless.
I thought the tired mom just wants to go home.
OnlyFans is
Smoke her
still turned on. I
cigarettes
thought
and
I
drink
turned
her
that
wine
off.
coolers.
Did I miss
You
that?
nat
She's
20.
got her wine coolers
Right,
in
nat
20 got
hand.
hit.
Woo!
Oh, there's the tongue spray.
So the nat 20. Will that roll? Yes, it will.
Yeah, it will.
Jeez.
And then another. Oh,
That's
just
a bunch of 8s.
another 3 stuff. Right?
Yeah, so it goes down and you start smacking on it and it's barely alive. However, thank you, chat. As
Okay, never. Nope.
at the end of your
Not gonna
turn.
say it.
Oh, I had a second one.
Oh yeah, no, it takes two death saves failures, and then it heals 10 points because the chat said so. Party.
Get fucked.
Did I get to move towards his butthole to try to see my way out?
Get up, butt up.
But you said I could swim to it.
Give me a fucking survival check.
I feel like she has advantage because she
you
knows
said
a lot
fucking
about
before it.
buttholes.
Well, and because I critted, so I feel like that probably made the butthole a little bit wider.
No. You didn't punch it in its ass.
Well,
if you had said you were aiming for his butthole, I would allow it.
So on my next turn, I cast Big Space
Eldritch
Hand and
Butthole.
just like pick up the tail to further expose it.
You know what? I have unarmed strikes. I'll just reach my hand right up there.
Yeah, just do a little reach around.
Again, 50-foot creature. You have to
Again.
stand
Redeems
inside
mythic
of its
point /
butthole.
inspiration.
The proud swimmer.
You said I needed survival.
Yes.
He said fucking survival, which I think since he said fucking, given your type of cleric, I think gives you advantage.
It does. It really does.
Wrong. You actually think wrong.
And also
Try
I
again.
also have inspiration.
And
so that's a
advantage because
dirty.
it's sexual in nature.
A very dirty.
I have a very extremely dirty Octavius 20.
How dirty is it?
Filthy.
It's so dirty that if you could imagine Octavius naked, that's how dirty it is.
I can't because he won't send me a fucking picture.
I don't get paid enough.
I can imagine that.
You don't get paid enough for this.
It's mythic point /
so
inspiration.
dirty. He just sprayed it all over the place.
So
All the
Bentley,
inspiration.
This is for men's health.
You know the direction to swim, and you begin to swim down to the butthole. It is 50 feet tall. You manage to swim 15 feet towards butthole.
I take Borston with me.
You can then swim 5 feet towards butthole.
Damn it, Steven! I'm trying to save him.
Dragging a creature cuts your movement in half. Things
That is-
round
yeah.
This is ridiculous, Steven.
I feel like Bordston is just right now with all the heals that we've been
Chat
giving him.
redeems mythic point / inspiration.
That's the end of your fucking turn. I'm
No,
done
it's
with
not.
you all.
I'm
No,
sure I
I'm
have
done
something
with
else.
all of you.
I have something else.
Voodoo's like, you'll be there by November, babe.
Do I have a
Bentley cast Mystic
No, your
Butthole.
turn is over. I'm done
Oh,
with you.
can they tickle it with the dildos that are in their hand? Because that is also part of the wish.
All of you take 60 points of damage from the acid, inside
Wait, I
the
have
creature's
I
gut.
have lucky. So if I
Isn't
use
there a
lucky and
there's
roll
a
a nat
saving throw,
20, can
right?
I get us
There is
out?
no saving throw for being
You said
digested.
all of us. I'm not inside the creature.
Those of you inside the creature take
Okay.
60 points of
Well, technically,
acid.
none of us are inside the creature right now because of where the token is.
If I use
All
lucky
of you
and
take 120
He's never
points
to
of
talk to us
damage.
again.
if I roll a nat 20, can I get us out?
No!
If I roll a nat 20, can I go further?
No!
Steven's rock fall meter is rising.
That's the end of the digestion turn.
We didn't. We did not.
I'd like to mention that we've already established that this is a native to the swamp, so I don't have hindrances on my movement.
Jax, we did not climb
You
inside.
said that.
No.
We did not climb inside
Bentley
for
does.
clarification.
You don't.
Okay.
I wished for Vorstit to be outside with us on the dinosaur, and somehow we ended up inside the creature.
You're not
So
inside a
for
dinosaur,
clarification-
asshole. You're inside
No,
a
no.
plant.
We ended up inside the plant when I said I wish for us to be outside on the
Fuck, baby,
dinosaur's
it's roll a
neck.
D4, please.
Yeah.
God damn it!
I mean, we're technically outside. We're just inside a plant that is outside.
Jax, we are inside the plant, even though she wished we were
Get
outside.
She
Just for
actually
the
missed
sheer
the
fact
outside
that
part, I think.
That I drew.
No,
no, no, I retconned it.
For good cards. I somehow. What are the odds of that?
I think you should pull the cards now.
All right, with that, Party, what are you doing?
I heal again.
Oh, it's our turn again?
Well, the plant just went, so.
It's our turn again. Perfect.
Because we just took the 60 points of damage, so that was the plant's turn.
My wish. I
You're
used my
a T-Rex,
wish.
you can't talk.
I used my wish to
Can't
to wish that I had all my cards restored, and then I draw all my cards in the deck.
You're a T-Rex, you can't talk.
All right. Steven.
Wishes of verbal.
Steven.
Yes.
Wait.
I reach into my pocket and I pull out a gem.
Yep.
I activate the keyword so we all have light, so we can see inside the creature.
Chat redeems a heal.
It's a gem of brightness. I use the keyword so we have light so we can see.
It's not a matter of light.
What does that do for us?
There's organs in your face.
I push them away.
We see the organs and we push them.
It's just like if you're under a blanket, you push the blanket
Hey,
up and then you can see.
If
I mean, this is how women
full
give birth.
Yeah, and babies don't see.
It's not. It's a
What
verbal
is it?
Yeah,
command.
but they push the organs.
What is it to stop concentrating?
You
Nothing.
just decide to.
What will it take so that I don't have to hear anymore about babies pushing organs?
I stopped concentrating.
All right.
I am immediately straddling you.
Ooh.
I mean, that's where we were.
And
so.
Borston is sitting on my face.
Yeah.
Again.
Again.
Yeah.
At least I'm not a whale.
And now what I do is I cast teleport and I teleport us out of it.
Where?
Oh, look at you.
Right next to Alicia had 2 weeks.
I don't think that's how teleport works, if I recall.
I teleported us 30 feet, 50 feet outside of the creature. I mean, I need to generally know where I'm teleporting to, but I saw the whole swamp area that we were in, so.
I'm just you.
I would laugh if you're like, I teleport back to the guild.
With the creature.
That would
No.
be great.
With the creature, so everybody else at the Hunters Guild kills it.
All right. You're outside of the creature.
Okay.
What are you guys doing? Quick,
I'm
fast,
gonna
in a hurry. Come on, we got this.
I'm gonna ignore the dead guys because I don't really give a shit. And if I can move there,
You can.
whatever. Move there. I'll take the AOPS. Reckless.
I can die happy now. He does, Lyric. He really does.
You tell me that all the time.
No, both of them miss you. You attack You hit, you attack, and you hit. What's your damage? I don't want to murder them, Lyric. I just want to make sure they earn their victory.
I mean, I've been unconscious 3 times, so.
But not dead once.
Okay.
Yeah, but
yeah, you had
this is
trouble in the
5th
game
edition.
too.
It's
I have
dead.
my rolls selected when.
Yeah.
So
and
50 plus another 6, 7. 57, right?
yes, as your Dragonborn, the jewel of the clan, Rianne,
Whoa! Steven the shark.
smashes the fuck out of this with her. She earned it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! She earned to be called by her name. Wow!
Those
Listen,
were some solid rolls.
Oh, Steven's canceled
Wow.
forever.
Wow. Get
As-
basic rights.
Rah, 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 rah. Who's now lost it?
A woman who worked harder than anyone else, who did more damage and deserves more rights than anyone else. Finally, you know what? I respect her enough to maybe pronounce her name correctly once. You earned this. Congratulations.
I finally respect her enough to acknowledge her actual existence.
Octavius, give us a hand here. Control your co-DM.
Steven is right.
Rah, 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 rah. Bah, bah, bah.
I just imagine Octavius still sitting on the bench, takes a long drag of the cigarette, leans in, Steven is right, and goes back to sipping the wine coolers.
Oh shit. You paint a dark and accurate portrait, sir.
No, but because this teleportation spell happens behind her, all she knows is that her friends are inside, and you literally carve your way into this creature with your mace.
Did you not hear me say I could die happy now from behind you?
As it's just a pile of gunk and mush, and you kind of turn back and look and see the rest of your friends still alive.
He tells me that all the time.
We couldn't understand you. You were just roaring at us because you were a T-Rex.
Oh, I forget. Forston is sitting on my face.
That's right.
Yeah,
Well,
it was
that's
pretty
proud.
hot.
I mean,
It actually
You're
is very
welcome.
hot, and I can't breathe very well.
Yeah.
Forston,
guys, not
your
again.
taint gets tickled.
as he talks, I grab a Voriston by
those sausages.
I like put my hand in between Voriston and God damn it. Eldwin, thank you. I was like, what the fuck? I can't
You
find the
forgot
name.
my name?
I was gonna call you old man.
We have a family.
We do have a family, and I was still gonna call you old man. And I cast Cure Wounds at will.
Will's not even here.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
Will.
well, you know,
I changed my name to Will.
I know.
Will is my son, so.
When the plant is killed, all of the creatures that had been animated by it collapse to the ground. And almost instantly, you can feel this necrotic energy that had infested the swamp beforehand begin to. The penis just keeps appearing. When you went like this, the peen literally just right in your palm.
That's
Steven?
The best magic trick ever.
Chin.
Huh?
I was in the middle of something.
Yeah.
You weren't talking.
I was. I was describing grabbing Morrison by the peen. Hence the peen.
Oh, I was only picturing that. I was not hearing anything else when you were talking then.
Continue,
All right,
damning.
So you give Vorston a little handy here.
Burstin.
Va 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 va.
Foreskin.
Forston.
Va 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 va. A little handy. Cup the balls.
Yep.
You got this.
Oh, that's Violently.
What
You're like-
spell are you casting?
Oh, I thought you were DMing. I let you do your thing because you were just explaining all the shit that happened when the plant died.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
This is how this will never end.
We still got one more game after this.
Go fuck yourself.
I was casting Cure Wounds.
You cure wounds as peeing. Roll your healing.
I was doing it on my staff so I could have another action, to be fair. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. It's 2d8. God damn it.
Oh,
19 points.
Do I get that too since she's putting her fingers in my mouth?
Yeah, because I was like, I
not your
grabbed.
mouth,
Chucking
boss.
your mouth?
It is
I put my
not your
hand
mouth.
in between the
What do you mean
penis
it's not my mouth?
and his face.
Yeah, because Borson is sitting on the old man's face. This is very important description.
This is very important.
So
if she cups the ball, she has to touch my face.
I am touching his face.
You're old, but I don't think they drop to your face if you're upside down.
He's literally on his face. That was the descriptor, that he was on his face. I'm babyish. Help a lady out.
By the way, Stephen, I'd like to point out I haven't yelled at you
Thorsten
once
is
today.
on Eldwin's face.
Stephen.
Thank you.
So when she cups the balls, Vorsten's balls and business and junk, she therefore will be touching Eldwin's face, right?
Now-
They're in
now
close
can-
proximity.
Now can you repeat that and name them
You've been
all, please?
overruled, Stephen. I'm sorry.
Forreston is on Eldwin's face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We all
Yeah.
like to watch.
So if I sit on your face,
Are we gonna have to demonstrate this?
Yes.
How does she
Do
reach up
it,
and touch
do
his
it,
mouth?
Do it.
Balls, face.
I'm
Reach
sitting
is
on
in
his
between.
face.
I
Reach
thought
is
you
in
were
between.
saying. I thought
Face
you were
is here.
saying.
Balls are here.
I thought she was saying that she touched Vorsten's mouth, and that's where I was very confused.
No.
No.
I'm touching his balls. Thank you, Octavius, for taking my side on this one.
No. I
just gotta stick
have your
together.
side now that I better
You,
understand.
you misunderstood. You
I
switched
thought
to
you
it
were
was.
fondling his balls and just sticking 2 fingers down his throat.
No.
Where do I sign up for that?
What the fucking why?
This is why it'd be nice
Don't
if Foundry
kink
had a
shame.
draw option app,
Right?
because then there could be a diagram.
I volunteer.
No, we don't need
Yes,
diagrams. Epic will
We-
lose his
We
ability to
clearly
stream.
do.
We very clearly do.
Clearly.
We just need the stream to then only be on his OnlyFans site because that's the only place it will be appropriate.
On his chin, Voodoo.
That is the only time
Regardless.
that Octavius has taken my side of a deal.
Stephen, I would like to point out I have not yelled at you once today.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
it's
I
fine.
can make up for that.
What?
Fuck you, Steven.
So, regardless
Did that help?
of the healing you do or do not do, of the fingers that go where or wherever they do not go,
I would like to also point out that I said all that, and I'm not wounded.
You did.
all of you have completed the quest that was put in front of you. You have done what you set out to do,
The smell is gone.
and it is not immediately gone, but there's an immediate lift in that kind of pressure, the heaviness that hung in the air, and it's still a fucking swamp. It's not fun to play in.
Only
However-
3 years later, we did it.
However,
Season
Uh-oh.
1
completed
complete.
your quest.
So the smell is gone.
After at the smell, by the time you make it out of this, unless you're teleporting out, by the
No,
time you
I
make it,
used my one teleport.
by the time you make it back out of the swamp, the smell is gone. Just reverts to normal swamp smell. You all collect your reward, which would be, I think what would we say, like 1,500 gold each? Pretty substantial.
15
reward.
million, something like that. Yeah.
And you make your way back to your adventuring guild, to the guild hall, where you are welcomed openly. The drinks are not free, though. It's still a business.
I was gonna say, to be fair, I don't think that the guildmaster really liked us.
No, you guys were fucking
We're
such a pain in
welcomed
the
back
ass.
with open arms and open buttholes.
You are welcome back. Nothing is open other than the door and the bar, but it's not an open bar. It's
We
still a
worked
pay.
so hard to clear a smell.
We did.
Yeah.
Can we create Febreze?
No, you can't. In fact, you all smell for the next fucking.
So we didn't complete our task.
Oh no, you completed the task.
No, the
But
task was to get
all
rid
of
of the smell, and if we still smell,
We stank.
It's
We
seeped into
stank
your
as
clothing.
fuck.
It's seeped
Cast
into your.
and prestidigitation.
I cast prestidigitation.
You
And I have a-
smell better.
I'm a warlock, so I just cast fireball on my clothes.
I asked prestidigitation in the form of like an imaginary perfume bottle on everybody's tongue.
Everybody's tongue smells better.
Yeah, their breath smells
Thanks,
good.
Orson's
Octavius.
head still smells, though, I think, right?
Yes. Still smells like burnt hair, no matter how much you prestidigitize.
Sorry, buddy.
And with that,
I make sure I snuggle up against Eldwin and give him my smell back until he prestidigitations my whole body.
With that, we jump back. Good job, everybody. You completed your one shot. The literal longest one shot in history.
We did it in
I'm sure it's been longer.
till next year.
Till next
Till November.
And
some say this is a
We're gonna
one shot,
keep
others say
breaking
a campaign.
records.
That is our new goal.
Yeah, that's it.
I
These
do
are just stretch
appreciate
goals.
all of you. Thank you very much for your donations to the
Octavius knows all
Fairly.
about stressing.
Thank you for all
stretching.
the work that you all have put in. And we'll see you all and all of you in chat fucking come November.
Yeah, in like 3 months.
Do all of this again because I am a glutton for punishment.
Honestly, not even.
Don't forget, if you donate this Movember, you too could end up in a campaign just like this one.
Just like
So
A
this.
one
watch
shot.
out.
A one
A
shot.
one shot
Yeah.
campaign.
Or you
Oh.
could donate to not be involved. Either one.
You donate to give
That
Steven a
costs
headache.
more, though. That costs more to
Does.
donate to not be involved.
So much more money, but
You
honestly,
can-
it's worth it. That is a sound investment.
Yeah.
Do the best thing for yourself.
Right.
Invest more money. Get out of this.
Do you want to
Invest-
avoid a time sink? Please invest more to the buttholes.
There are more charities besides Movember coming along. I don't know if Bentley and Octavius want to mention what you guys got coming up for charities.
Yeah, go for it, Bentley.
Yeah, so come towards the end of October, we're still waiting on some dates. We'll be raising charity with the Black Collar Collective for the Breast Cancer Foundation. My God, but headed up by Dread Vega and the rest of the Black Collar Collective. We're super excited to take part and join them in raising awareness and funds for the breast cancer awareness.
So save the boobies.
Save the tatas.
Boobies are important.
Yes.
Yeah, and I know in December there's going to
Big
be Toys
fan.
for Tots coming up for the Black
Yes.
Collar Collective as well, and then of course November is Movember, which will be raising
this
funds
all
again.
over
I'm
again.
sure the team will continue to grow for that, so we'll see how big the team is this year and see if we can break some records. Looking forward to that. Other announcements, all kinds of the special streams you guys did channel points for. That's going to be coming up on the week of Labor Day. So if you want to catch some of those specialty streams that you guys use channel points on, Labor Day week will be some of those events. So definitely stick around and for that. And Bentley continues to touch the peen. And
a
I
little
just
tickle.
can't stop watching.
It's too sensitive.
Too sensitive. By the way, guys, go and check out all of these amazing streamers. Pixel Nix, Bentley13, Octavius, right now represented by Octavius, and Steven_the Shark. So make sure to go and give them all follows. You can find them hanging out with them in all of each other's chats. And of course, thank you to Monkey Swag and Rolanda Halo for coming in and participating in this as well. So we also have all kinds of other stuff coming up, other RPGs, other games. I know that I am setting a date with the people from Fight in the Box to do some more Conquest Princess, and we'll see who we can wrangle up to do some of that. I know there's some more specialty RPGs that they were talking about doing as well. So all kinds of stuff still to come. So thank you guys so much for participating, and thank you to all the viewers for watching. Speaking of Movember, we're going to raid on out to one of our top Movember fundraisers. We're going to write out to Roddy Mama. She's streaming right now, and she was one of the biggest fundraisers for Movember last year. And we really appreciate her and all that she's done. So we'll write on out to her and just say thank you guys so much for being here. Take care of yourselves and, watch out for yourselves, right? Mental health, physical health, all of that. Check your doctors, mental health doctors, check with friends, all that kind of stuff, and take care of yourselves. So take care, guys, and good night. We will see you next time down the road. To everybody listening, we're going to change up. We're going to go on over to Wino Roddy Mama rated out. Wino was also part of our Movember team, so we're going to raid over to Wino. So stick around for that.